I am. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Fantasy Fridays with Empyrean Ronin and Dragonfly Mask. We're starting just a few minutes late today, but honestly, we're doing really good. It's been a long week. I know usually the intro where the week has been long, let's get into the fantasies, but it's really been a long week. So I'm going to get our stuff just a little bit fixed up here. Where is your pip? Your pip overlay. There it is.
I'm
Haha.
down there. I'm down there.
Okay.
Oh, you shrunk me some. Oh, you shrink the other thing too.
What other thing?
Oh, it's because a Moustra's in the chat. You have to resize it.
Hold on. I don't know if I do though, because yeah, there we go. It's
Oh,
fine.
no, you don't. Wow.
I had an extra window. No, it's fine. I got it. A Mouster can stay. I want a Mouster to stay.
I do too, but I was worried about it messing it up.
No, I think we're fine. All right, let's get over. Oh shit, the capture's in the wrong thing. See, this is the whole problem here, folks. Nobody's watching at the moment, but we're just getting the technical difficulties into it here. Because I didn't tell which window in Steam to capture. Derp-a-derp. This Road Trader we're not playing. We're playing.
So I have watched a total of 3 hours of Star Wars Outlaw gameplay. I found a long play.
Okay. Yeah, you were telling me earlier.
Long plays are dope, man. They're like 15. I mean,
long plays are dope. I've liked those for a long time.
And I like them because I'm gonna use it. It's the optimal run of the game. It is the optimal run of the game. All right. When you play
he almost
the
wasn't
game
going to say it the other day,
optimally-
Master. He almost wasn't going to say it, and I still caught him on
it. I watched Mauler play this game for about 30 minutes and wanted to put a fucking nail and hammer to my head. All right.
Cool. That's a great reaction for a game.
He got stuck on the fucking stealth mission because he kept wanting to stealth and fight all the enemies. Here's the beauty of this game. There is no experience. Everything is unlocked through objectives.
Oh,
it's fucking
interesting.
Awesome. It's really fucking cool.
Huh.
You don't have to go around. So there's no incentive to just
like a Metroidvania?
Kind of. Like you'll get objectives that are like open this. If you want to unlock an ability, it'll have like 3 objectives you need to do.
Really?
Open containers, find something, and sometimes it'll be like, yeah, perform some stealth takedowns. That might be an objective, but you don't get XP for going around and choking everybody out. So he kept trying to go around and choke everybody out, and was ending up, and he kept getting caught. And he was like, "Well, no, this is the game's fault." And it's like, no, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you're getting mad at the game. Watching this long play, dude, this guy whizzes by, dude. It took him 3 hours to get to the same point that this guy in the long play made it to in an hour.
Jesus. Well, it's like that video I was talking about earlier. I think it was Game Grumps or whatever playing Demon's Crest, and the fuckers couldn't figure out how to get to the next screen. All you had to do was just walk to the right. Super fucking easy. But they're just like, oh, this is stupid. This game is just fucking broken. This is dumb. And I'm like, some of this I know is performative, and some of this is just you're not trying. You're just sucking at this.
Yeah. So, like, no, the stealth in the game is really cool, actually, when you do it the right way. But when you try to stealth and take out all the enemies, you're not playing the game the way the game's designed. So don't get mad that you're trying to shove the fucking triangle into the circle, and you're gonna get mad.
And then they're gonna say it's not meant for all gamers. Then they're gonna say this is the developer's fault for not considering every single person who may ever want to play this game.
You play the game and it's smooth, it's fluid, the story flows, and you do all your side quests, and you want it. If the game promotes doing side quests,
I want to see
side quests to get more. What do they call the tools? To get more of your special, unique items. You do the side quests for all of what are called like your masters, I guess.
Okay. Hey, increase your volume just a cunt hair if you don't mind, please.
Okay. Hold on, I'll get a little closer to it too. I got
that. Put it in your mouth.
I got it off to an angle. But no, man, it was really the 3 hours I watched was pretty good. I was enjoying it, and it's a 15-hour video, so I'm excited. I'm gonna keep watching it in the background to see where it goes.
So my only thing with Ubisoft games are show me how it plays, because sometimes they make really good-looking games that play like ass. So it looks great. I've seen it. It looks fine. I just want to see how it plays. I'll probably get it, but I'm not going to get it full price.
No, wait for it to go on sale. I agree. It's hard to justify a full price $80 game.
Especially, yeah. And by the way,
you gotta buy the game.
It's all the new pricing structure, which is kind of it chaps my fucking ass. This is speaking of optimal. This is not the optimal route to this.
Optimal route.
Top card route.
So from what I watched, I liked it, and I just couldn't. And like half of Mauler was just, half of it's just over exaggerating for
performative complaining.
But and then I'm trying to read the chat, and the chat group is like, oh
Why?
God. Like this is you guys are complaining about things that are in every game that you enjoy. They're doing the exact same thing. Like they were complaining about the animations, and and they're not wrong. The animations when she like sneaks up and does takedowns,
Right.
it doesn't look like she connects because there's like always like a big dust cloud that pops up. So the animations for takedowns, some of them I can agree are a little janky, but they're complaining. It's
like
weird.
Andy
It's hard.
Cap?
Like a pal, like an old fucking comic book pal effect
like
pops
Andy
up, dude. It's just like, bah, and there's like dust. Like you fucking knock the dust off of them. But I do like what they were trying to get at
Holy
because like,
shit,
you
that's
use
awful.
you use your companion creature, and he jumps on their face, right? And they're like, "Oh God, no, it's on my face!" So then she runs up, she punches him in the gut.
Okay.
Which causes them to hunch over. The little man jumps off, and then she fucking uppercuts him.
The little
and
man.
you're like, the little creature.
We have
It's
a creature in
little
this
cat
game?
thing.
Yeah, that's your companion.
Oh.
And that's your, that companion is how she does her, like, perception ability. You know, like in those games, you have the, oh, my perception ability, so I could see enemies, like in Assassin's Creed.
Which I really wish they'd get away from that shit by now. I understand that every game does it that's successful. Fuck, why didn't I use Thundara? God damn it, I keep forgetting about
It's become a staple to the action-adventure genre.
It has,
like
I mean,
the Batman
fucking...
games do it as well.
Yeah, like, whatchamacallit, Breath of the Wild did it.
They did it as well? Okay.
To some degree, yeah. The whole, like, reveal the map content shit, anyway.
But hers is through her companion. She goes, "What's out there, Nyx?" And then he's like, "Boing!" And he sends off the beacon that shows you where the enemies are in the vicinity. So that's kind of clever in its way. But they were complaining. They were like, "Oh, this scrawny chick is fucking doing these takedowns," and it's like, wait a minute, what?
Oh, here we go again.
Is that really a complaint? How come that wasn't an issue in The Last of Us? That wasn't an issue in Tomb Raider games.
It was. Trust me, it was.
Was it really? Okay.
Oh yeah. I'm like, don't underestimate sexism on the internet, dude. That was totally an issue. And by the way, I'm gonna foresee the future. It's gonna happen again for Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Oh my god, it is.
No, it's fine because everyone forgot that there's even a female character because everybody was so mad about the Black Samurai.
I don't know. And people were kind of doing the guys. Don't complain about the Black Samurai, okay? That's fucked up. That's racist. Complain about the woman character that's so small it can kill people.
Right, dude. Like it's a video game, man. And then of course my favorite is someone was like, it's just contrived storytelling all over again.
All
like,
storytelling is contrived, you idiots.
All storytelling, right, dude. Come on, dude. I can't. I hate. There's just these go-to. There's these go-to like open responses that can't be like that are obviously subjective. But they try to pass them off as objective things. Like,
and by the way, they don't try to pass them off. They will straight up say, "This is my objective fact of an opinion," and you're like, "You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means."
You contrive storytelling. Okay, yes, that's right.
People, bro.
That's all storytelling.
Yeah, storytelling is contrived. You're telling a story of a world that you're making up on the spot, or that like others have. It's contrived. Oh my god.
It's very much always
like what is the opposite? If they think this is contrived storytelling, what is the opposite of that?
I agree that there can be like levels of it to where it's like, more obvious and then subtle, sure.
But that's bad conveyance. That's not like
there you go. Actually, that's an even better way to say it. It's just conveyance.
It's just the way. Again, and I'm not going to shit on things for that because not for nothing. Who's this asshole? Oh, god damn it.
No, so the 3 hours I was like,
talk to him.
But they're 3 hours in, and it's still, and these types of games, it doesn't feel they're not at the real open world yet. It's still pretty linear for like the first 3 hours.
Oh, really? Out of 15?
Wow.
Out of 15, yes. But I don't think
that's the reason to complain.
I think this playthrough is so far in the playthrough I've seen one cut. So they're definitely cutting. There might be more than what I noticed. So if you try again, there might be more time, but I don't think they're doing all the side quests. I don't think it's I'm gonna look at it again. I've got it up.
Well, and like the day one DLC with Java or whatever.
It says full game, but I don't think that means all side quests. There's no way that means all side quests.
Why do you say there's no way?
Because there's no way. There's no way it's getting 15 hours.
As long as we thought this through all the way.
Well, you said they're taking the optimum route, which means they're speed running the shit out of this thing.
Bro, she's right. She's super right, though.
They're taking the optimal route, which to me means that they're not doing all the side quests.
God, see, depends.
Because if that's
This is
the
why the word
case-
optimal route's not great, because my optimal is very, very different than your optimal. I promise you. What I'm doing right now is the optimal route for me. Going through and getting every motherfucking treasure chest in this volcano in Final Fantasy 1 here in
Well,
Fantasy
what,
Fridays, guys.
well, what is the definition of optimal? Is it not doing something in the fastest and best way possible?
I'm gonna ask my mod to look that up on Merriam-Webster's because I'm playing Final
I guess
Fantasy.
that is my job.
I don't know, man. What do you think it means?
I told you what I think it means.
It says
Like,
best
nothing-
or most favorable, optimal.
Best-
But
Oh,
that's very
that's naturally
subjective.
subjective.
Right.
Yes.
The most favorable part makes it super. It would have been if it would have just stayed the best. That would have been objective.
He's gonna lose his mind, by the way, because I just got a bunch
But
of.
the moment
Mithril
it put in
gear.
most favorable, that becomes fucking subjective. Boom,
Combo.
this is duty. Okay, well, hold on.
Oh,
What are
look at
the-
all this mithril shit they gave me. Look at this. 2 pairs of gloves, 2 helmets.
Oh, that's
Axe?
way too much mithril,
Wasteful.
bro.
So wasteful.
Way too much mithril. Get out of here.
I'm not even using it right now. It actually is very wasteful.
Whoa,
Whoa, those are some kind of
I'm trying to look
what
at
the-
synonyms for it, but yeah, dude, no, damn it.
Well, that's why I don't want
Yeah.
to buy this
The
as like a
definition
live
is too
service
loose.
game.
I don't like it.
It is very up to interpretation.
And that's
That's
just it. People are
difficult.
using subjective terms.
That's
and
not
they're stating
optimal
them.
then. It's
According,
not optimal. It needs to be
according-
an absolute.
no. According to the actual definition of optimal, it is.
Turns out it is optimal. It is literally, as the other overused expression goes, optimal.
Wait, it is what? Yeah, it says best or most favorable. Optimal.
By personal, individual
Fucking,
assignment.
that's no, dude. No, it needs to be a fucking. No, I don't like this. I don't like this. This is a
Anybody watching
poorly
this in the
defined
future in
word.
chat, please feel free to pierce Dragonfly Mask's Veil of Darkness. What the fuck? I got sunglasses on, man.
This is a poorly defined word. Optimal is
It's a poorly defined word.
optimal. It
I want to
should
talk to
not
Merriam-Webster.
there should be no wiggle room. Otherwise, it's not optimal. That seems.
No. You have put your own biased context on this word.
No, she's right. You really, really have. You kind of
It's
fucked yourself.
optimal. It's
You
the
thought
best. There is no discussion.
Calm down,
you
Lannis
thought
Morissette.
you thought it meant something it didn't mean.
Because
No, it
quite
means
literally,
what
you
I
keep
thought it
using that
meant.
word.
It
I do not
means
think
what
it
I
means
thought
what
it
you
meant.
think it means.
But it also means you can do whatever the fuck you want, apparently.
Yeah, and you can call it optimal. So really, they're saying the right word, but it's wildly subjective.
And that's
Yes.
not cool. That's not optimal.
That's not
Should not be
cool.
subjective.
Hey, shits and giggles. Can you look up cool? just wondering.
You gotta go to Urban Dictionary. Slightly cold.
Oh no, that's wrong too.
Slightly cold in a pleasant way. Used
Oh, in
to
a pleasant
describe a temperature that is slightly too cold.
Okay.
Calm and not worried or frightened. Not influenced by strong feelings of any kind.
Oh, shit. Cool, calm, and collected, son. Can
Yeah,
you talk about
like
how Tombo is
all
one-shotting
of that
fire
makes
elementals?
sense. All of that's good. Those are all proper context of cool. Optimal only should mean one thing. Should not be open for interpretation.
This is when Dragonfly Mask goes to Congress, ladies and gentlemen. Not for any political means, because Optimals just had it too damn good for too damn long.
There are things that need to be. It's so
This isn't dumb. You have to have
we can't have loose words. These words running on the loose.
If we ever start making merchandising or t-shirts, it's going to be after a lot of the things you say. I just want you to know that.
Good. The optimal run.
Take the optimal run.
The optimal run is it's the best way, and the best way is a way that saved you time and effort.
It's just such a good quality of life improvement.
So, anyways, the game looks good. I think
Well, anyway.
some of the people that are giving it a 7, I think, is a fair rating, and I compare it to
okay.
I compare it to the first Jedi Outcast game. That game was a really good, like, baseline entry level game for a franchise. I think
Okay.
Outcast is the same thing. Or Outlaw, goddamn it, because there's Outlaw and Outcast now.
Too many
I
outs.
think Outlaws is a very good, solid baseline entry game to a franchise. And from the way it looks like, DLC is going to be. So there's 3 gangs. There's the Pikes, the Crimson Dawn, and
The Huts,
The Huts.
as always.
But we know there's more cartels than those 3. So I think the DLC will introduce new cartels, and that's kind of cool because you could have a whole cartel DLC package. Because I think
Well,
that's
and
all.
frankly,
I
if
think
they want
Lando's going to be
to,
his own. Lando's going to be his own cartel.
probably, and
Take it
honestly,
out
if they
to
want
me.
to do this as live service, they're gonna have to fucking do that, aren't they?
Yeah, you're going to have Lando, who's probably going to be his own cartel or own independent
Figure. I
or
keep fucking
faction
forgetting the
that
heel.
you can gain influence with, and then Hondo's in the game as well. And we know Hondo runs his own gang.
Hey, so I don't. So where's Hondo from?
Hondo is from Clone Wars, and he is an absolute badass. Like
Oh.
he is.
All
He
right.
is a swashbuckling pirate. He is the definition of a swashbuckling pirate.
That's a weird
like-
thing to have in Star Wars. I'm just saying.
He talks a lot of shit and has mad luck and can back it up.
Okay, so there's that. Fucking hell.
He trades blows with fucking Anakin with a vibro sword, and Anakin's got his lightsaber, and he's like, blink, blink, blink.
With
And he
Anakin?
knows with Anakin. And he knows he's outmatched, so he's like, he
Okay.
doesn't try to stay and fight. He dips, and he's like, I'm out, bitches.
You know who
He's
my
sick-
favorite villain is, by the way?
Cad Bane.
Cad fucking Bane.
Cad
Bane's a
Bane.
badass.
Chad
Uh,
Bane.
I love
Fucking,
Cad Bane.
Fuck yeah.
what's his name?
The live action version was amazing.
Hondo captures both Dooku.
I also really
That's
like
a
Hondo.
Nice.
Hondo captures Dooku, Anakin, and fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi
It's
at the same
hilarious.
time.
And he chains them all together.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And
Really?
Dooku's just like, I would kill both of you if I didn't have to drag your dead bodies.
Yeah, dude.
See that's
then,
how
like-
you sell Hondo to me anyway. Is here's what he did.
Hondo, Dooku says something like he's talking shit, and then they're like, "Yeah, but you got caught by him too."
Yeah.
And he gets caught
it's great.
twice though. Dooku gets caught twice, and they rub it in. They're like, "Oh, you got caught again, Dooku."
Okay, look, you're back.
Hondo's literally captured like all of the main characters at
Yeah,
least
he-
once.
He's supposed to show up in live action too.
Really?
I want him to.
Yeah.
In
But
what?
by the time period that he'd be in the live action, he wouldn't be part of his pirate gang anymore.
No, because it would be post Rebels, and post Rebels he
Yeah.
went solo.
You want the solo?
He went solo and actually became a member of the Rebels, if I'm not mistaken.
He
All right, hold
he
on for
now
a
is
second.
just like a
Tombo's one-shotting fire hydras. Just put that out there.
That's good.
Sorry, Monster, you were saying.
he like starts a not smuggling but kind of smuggling business but for the rebels.
Yeah, he
I love the
becomes
smuggling, not
Ezra.
smuggling business.
Ezra is the only person to actually ever able to like calm him
Really?
to a degree. Yeah, dude.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's just because of Ezra's
A badass.
that kid. Yes.
That's not entirely true. There was the one episode where all the kids were with him and he was like, fucking kids. And then he was like, yeah, I kind of like these kids.
Yes, that's true. But like, Ezra's the
Kid
one that got
bad.
him to join the rebels. Like normally
That's
Hondo would be like, nah, I don't want to do that. But he's like, I like Ezra and I owe Ezra a big favor. So because like when he first meets Ezra, Hondo's trying to like escape. Like he's trying to get out, and Ezra's like Ezra's character flaw is he forgives everyone and he gives everyone a chance. So like when Ezra first meets Maul, he's like, Darth Maul's not a bad guy. Come on, give him a chance. And everyone's
It's
like, no,
fine.
Darth Maul's a very bad man. And he's like, you guys are just being mean.
They're pretty haters.
And
Don't
then
they
he
have
ends
like
up-
a whole, they hang out in
they have
the
a whole
desert.
story arc, right? And
Yeah.
he trains under Darth Maul. Darth Maul teaches him lessons.
Yeah.
So for a
Teaches
brief
him
period,
lessons.
in Star Wars, that's all it takes, man. It only takes.
No, I
hanging
know.
out
It's just
with
the way
another
you
guy
said it.
for a
It sounds
while
like you
to
taught
get
him a
some of that
lesson.
juice.
Well, sure, you got to. It's like it's a kung fu. It's a martial arts movie.
Yeah, you know, people they talk so much shit about like, oh, Ray learned how to become a Jedi in 3 days. Yeah, Luke did it in a week. What's your point? He had a couple more days.
Well, he had a couple more days, in like a space flight or so. Fucking hell, man, you're
Right,
just
so like
rolling
it's
through
just
this
how it
volcano.
is in Star Wars. You spend time with a Grand Master, it bleeds into you.
Oh no, the Chosen One is doing Chosen One shit?
How dare
Who
you?
thought?
Did you You said that you saw somebody playing Black Myth Wukong, right?
No, I didn't watch it. I saw him playing it. I
Okay.
didn't even open it. I couldn't.
Well, 'cause I wanted to see
only-
if anybody addressed the attack me as hard as you can line that he says in the
Oh
beginning. You're
yeah,
like,
they
"See?
did. It's so
Fucking
cool.
see?"
But it was so dumb when fucking she says it in Acolyte. But like that's such a cliche thing.
It's a
So I
good
don't know-
cliche thing too. Damn it.
Right. So in Black Myth Wukong, Amalstra, when Wukong is about to throw down with Erlang Shen, he says that. He's like, "Fight me with everything you got." I don't know the exact line.
That's basically it. That's not too
But
far
basically,
off.
yeah, he says the same thing. You know, he says what all fucking heroes and anti-heroes say. You know, fight me with everything you got. Come at me.
Mhm.
So like, you know, it's cool when they
So
do it.
unreasonable.
It's not cool when fucking the chick does it in Acolyte.
No, and it's just like with Outlaws, they're looking for reasons to hate on it because they have other bias and problems with. Because again, like I'm not going to buy a full price, but I was never planning on buying it full price.
Right.
That's probably going to be a centerpiece of our segment. This could be a good tip off to worth it or not, which is us reviewing sales of games.
Yeah.
That's one I don't know if I'm gonna ever pay $80 for that. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, man. Like if you're, I mean, like die hard into it, sure, but
I mean, yeah, maybe if I'm like a diehard Star Wars fan, yeah, I'm probably gonna pay $80 for it. But give me something. Like give me, like I said, I spent $70 in Black Myth Wukong to get the premium edition, and you got like a couple items that let you be moderately better at the game immediately, and then it immediately gets outclassed within not even the full chapter, which is fine. For $10, you gave me a little bit more, and I was more inclined to give you a little bit more. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk on the pricing of video games. You talking because your mouth is moving? I think.
no, I'm not.
Okay, okay. I was looking. I was like, wait, are you on or on?
Come on.
Flame shield.
Just messing around with my camera and get into a better position. Yeah.
Honestly, don't remember what the fuck one is. But 007's not here yet. You know.
Yeah, man. Maybe he's sleeping, taking a nap.
That's okay. We support naps here in this channel. We are pro nap. Fire Gigas. Wonder if he's gonna get his ass kicked in one turn. Man, this is the way to do it, by the way. This pushing forward to class upgrade early is amazing.
Okay, so story campaign, essential missions only, which is what I think this long play is, 18 hours.
Okay, so that's about right.
Standard playthrough, story plus some side content, 25 hours. Completionist run, 50 to 60 hours.
Okay, that's better.
Exploring and achieving 100% completionist, 80 to 100 hours.
Yeah, that's better. I'm not going to collect all the whatever things or what have you, but I'm gonna, if I'm playing that game, I want to look around quite a bit.
This is the if we wrote this game as a TV series, this is all the required information. It'd be 15 1-hour episodes. You could probably cut it down.
This is probably not going to.
But that's why I like the long plays, because you can watch it as a series. It's like one.
I like watching long plays of old NES games. You can watch old NES games you maybe didn't get to beat when you were a kid, or just sucked at when you were a kid, never figured it out. You can watch somebody play through it.
That's fun. Yeah. No, I do it for these big cinematic games. I did it for because I played Jedi Outcast and I liked it, but I didn't like it enough that I would buy that game or I was gonna buy its sequel. So when the sequel came out, I just watched. There's like 5 or 6 hours long play, and it was awesome. I know everything I need to know about that game. And then I did it for Batman, or I did it for Gotham Knights.
Is that any good, by the way?
I mean, if you're a Batman fan.
Yeah. I go back and forth on that.
If you're not a Batman fan, I don't see
the reason.
A reason. And actually, being a Batman fan is no, because Batman's not in the game. If you're a fan of like Red Hood, Robin,
it's all the other ones,
and Batgirl,
gotcha.
Then yes. So like that game's very niche, I think. I did a long play for RoboCop. That game is dope.
We got
RoboCop Rogue City.
We got that for one of the things, Steam or PlayStation, right?
No, Rogue City just came out not too long ago.
No, I know, but I thought I picked it up on something.
Oh, I didn't see it. If you had picked it up, I'd have been playing it.
That's fair. It's fair.
The demo was fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was enjoying it.
We'll put that on the worth it or not evaluation, too. The Black Friday, man, right around the corner.
Oh, I know, man. I know. Maybe I'll have some
The
I don't know.
Skrilla?
I think I'm just gonna try to keep my Game Pass going. For
Okay.
Xbox. I'm
You
not
said they had a
hating on
lot of
that
good
right now.
isometric titles, right?
They have a fuck ton, dude.
Yeah,
They
there you
have
go.
both Pillar of Eternities. They got Lamplighters. Lamplighters is really good, actually.
I've
It's
heard
a
you-
shame that game bombed. But it's an isometric game, so it's not a big genre.
It's like turn-based. It's a dying genre, but whatever. We'll still be here till it's over.
Yep. And then they got all Epic Games gave away Fallout 1, 2, and Tactics, so I picked those up. So if you want Fallout Tactics, then on Epic Games right now. Which is the good way to go because Epic Games accounts are free. You don't have to pay for them. And the games they give you are free as long as Epic Games is around. You don't have to pay for a subscription.
Which I don't see why they would go anywhere, considering, you know.
Right. The Epic Games will go somewhere when the internet goes down for, when the world ends.
Which will never happen because Epic will
When-
spend a lot of money to keep that from happening.
When the
Yeah.
AI take over and we have to build a wall to keep them into the dark zone of the internet.
Right. So,
Nope.
that's
because,
why when people are like, when
Epic
people
will make
complain,
that
well,
wall.
what am I going to do when the PlayStation Network goes down, dude? Well, you're going to have bigger problems when the PlayStation Network goes down.
Yeah, when Sony says fuck it, you'll have bigger problems on your hands. That's right.
Yeah. They will eventually get back up. And before they ever go under, they will release a code that will allow you to play the games.
Well, I wouldn't give them too much credit, but sure.
That's got people. Yeah, I think they will. I think there would be enough lawsuits to make that happen before a business went under. Because that's what I was trying to figure out. There's a bunch of PlayStation games on the PS3 that you can't get that were on the PS3 store that you can't get on PS4 and PS5. Like Devil
Even
Summoner
on-
1 and 2.
Oh, really?
Or Mega Man Legends 1, 2, Mega Man Legends 1, 2, and Misadventures of Tron Bonne. You can't get those games on the PlayStation Store for PS4 and PS5. But if you still have a PS3, you can, and you owned those games already, you can still download them to today. And I was talking to Charles about it, and they're working to get the PS3 library over to the PS5. So that's cool.
Okay, that is cool.
So,
So what about them? What about them? GameCube games.
fucking Nintendo. Maybe
Fucking
they'll talk
Nintendo,
about
get
it.
your act
Maybe they'll
together.
talk about it in this indie showcase.
Oh yeah, for tomorrow. That's right. I forgot about that. Hey, by the way, Tombo's got sunglasses now. Isn't that dope?
No, I can't see him because of you.
Oh, god damn it. This is unfortunate.
In his fucking David Bowie outfit.
In your spangly outfit that got more spangly as the game went on. Yeah, you're the only character who doesn't really change when you get the class up. You just hit harder, which again, you're like one-tapping fire elementals and Gigas and shit.
As a monk should.
As a master should. Not even a monk anymore, sir. You're a master.
You're a master, dude.
Yeah. Kung Fu motherfucking master. All right, clockwise or counterclockwise? Dragonfly, call it.
Counterclockwise.
As you will. I forgot what room the boss is in, but there's also a shitload of treasure, so we're going to have to make a mark and then go around the outside. Around the outside, around the outside.
Oh. Check this out, Mouse. Are you watching the stream?
Oh, yeah, he fixed the emote wall.
Why would you gotta ruin my surprise?
What did you think it was going to be? You sound like Kaiser. Like, Daddy, you ruined it. Why isn't it coming up?
It will.
Okay, there it is. There it is. I'm like, what do? We fucked it up again.
Whenever something. Oh wait, you don't have my emotes unless you subscribe to me.
No.
But whenever
Nice.
whenever the goat.
The goat?
The goat.
Oh my god.
And then we got. That's the rooster, baby.
Mm-hmm.
That's the rooster.
Cockadoodle who?
Oh, it only did one. It was supposed to do both of them.
Fuck, they're putting sunglasses on. Damn, the whole party's got sunglasses on, dude.
Look at that rooster, baby. And then,
Is that a summon on the monster side or what?
yeah, that's what it looked like. It's all right. We'll summon.
Wrong game.
We'll summon Dragonfly Mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming. The emo wall is so good.
Dragonfly's playing a whole different game.
And then the last one I got is
Thank God Darkness wears off after a fight. I don't know if that's new or not. I feel like it is. Jeez, that's a lot of mages.
and then you can use all the generic emotes as well, so that's nice. So
Hey.
I finished the mine.
Holy
Mine is
shit.
finished. I'm working on Tower 4. I've got the encounters set for Tower 4. I'm just doing the adding in the details like the beds and the curtains and the boxes and shit. And yeah, and then I gotta do the final tower. And then the base game will be complete, and then it's go back, play it from the beginning, and do my first like add stuff. Add some more. I'm getting really. I was showing Ronan the other day a cutscene I made
Mm-hmm.
where it looks pretty good. The only thing I want to add
see
to it is
your horses?
she saw the horses. Amalstra saw the horses.
Yeah.
My horses are good.
Yeah.
But when you first go into the mine, there's a reveal of the next two characters you get, and 3 of the zombies walk up, and like he doesn't fucking shing, and cuts them down.
Mm-hmm. Then get
like a
some
little-
shit, dude.
It's like a little 8-bit cutscene. So I need to add like a spark effect. That might be cool. And then I need to... Right now, whenever you do combat, you know how in this game you can see their weapons when they attack?
Mm-hmm.
They don't do that in RPG Maker. That's a script I have to add.
I believe that.
So then they'll be like... "Kika, kika." Also,
Like
when
that?
they die, they'll fall down and not continue to stand there.
Nice. Oh, right. Yeah, true. Flame mail.
I created a ton of new items, custom items. I found out how to make alchemist pots and shit like that. So I have one for every
That's cool.
every element. Like a vial of
Nice.
fire. You throw a vial of fire, it does a fire spell. A vial of ice, a vial of thunder, a vial of water, a vial of dark, and then holy water. A vial of holy water.
The Violet
Is what
Holy.
they are. They're called vials for single targets, and they're called jars for AOE, multiple targets. So you throw a jar of fire
Yeah,
to hit a
Elden Ring.
group. To hit a group, you throw a vial of fire to hit a single target. I also made potions XL, which will be potions that cure the whole party. A Maelstrom.
Nice.
And so like the optimal run is
Oh,
changing.
hell. Oh, hail.
So there's like XL stimulants. So when you use a stimulant, you don't come back with just 1 HP. You come back with full HP and full mana. I called them XL because I thought that was cool. So like Potion XL, High Potion XL is basically a high potion for the whole party. XL means whole party or better version.
I thought of an extra large.
Well, yeah, it's an extra large potion. So you can share it. It's extra large to share.
Oh, it's fun size.
No.
What if I don't want to drink after someone's taken a sip out of the potion?
Then just get regular potions.
But the XL is supposed to be for the whole party.
The XL is for the whole party. The XL so you can share it. But if you don't want to use XL potions, that's all good.
Your own
ain't
damn
got 'em.
potion then. All right. Almost done with
Also
this
added-
dungeon.
I also added my first couple unique items. So it's just trying to learn the numbers because it's like, you know, early enemies will have like an attack of like 20. And then they put the enemy. I've done fucked up that thing. When you start off, they have the enemies listed default in the scaling. Like the slime is the weakest, followed by the spider, followed by this so and so, all the way down to like the gods and Ifrit and whatnot.
Right.
So all of the enemies are listed in a. They're all listed weakest to strongest. But I went through and started fucking with them because like I'm not using slimes. I'm like slimes don't fit the theme of the
Not
idea.
Dragon Quest.
Creatures of the swamp. Creatures of a swamp have. I mean, I guess slimes could live in a swamp, but
I mean,
Yeah.
I would think they would, no?
they could. Slimes could, but like, I'm using things like rats, bats, snakes,
Cats.
scorpions, spiders,
Gnats.
man-eating plants, hornets.
And then green
Yeah.
slime. See, it fits.
And then green slimes, I guess. I
Staggins.
guess I could put green slimes in the last
Or
tower.
poison slimes, like a big purple slime.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I could do that. They allow you to change the color, which is nice. That's why the shiny hornet looks different from regular hornets. And then when you meet the queen hornet, she looks different from regular hornets as well.
Hmm.
Yes, there is a queen hornet.
There has to be, right?
Yeah, that's gotta have a queen hornet.
Is it
I
part of
think-
your side quest?
No, not this time. The
think the
queen
answer is
hornet
yes, really,
is
though.
something else. I can't too much. So Ronan has stuff to look forward to.
All right. Heal, heal, heal. We're almost to the boss. Trying to level one time before we get in. Bam. Got it. Up to level, what is this, 33?
Ooh, that's
Brutal. All right.
my game max is at level 30.
What's that? so, loaded with your mithril and your extra levels.
You're gonna get a lot of mithril once you get out of the mithril mine,
You
or
are the
once you
ones
get out
that
of the
feed-
mine,
feed
you're
the
gonna
bird
be pretty stacked.
and rouse. Oh, it's Marlith in the remake.
The
Marlith
only
from
better
Slumber.
the only better gear than mithril gear is unique gear.
Is diamond gear.
No,
Unique gear. Unique up on it?
unique gear. That's the only gear that's better than mithril gear.
The power of the burning flame is mine and mine alone.
You start getting unique items.
Hey, look,
Because
Tombo, it's the
the-
first mention of the word Hellfire in Final Fantasy.
nice. Because the next progression from mithril would be dragon armor.
Oh,
But-
cool.
No, that's not gonna exist in this. Dragon armor would be very faux pas because dragons are a sentient species. And it's
Man.
not cool to go killing people and turning their corpses into armor. It's not particularly.
You heard it here first, folks. It's not cool to do it, so don't do it.
It's
World
not
of
cool to-
Warcraft lets you do it all the time.
Right? No, games let you do that shit all the time, and they don't ever think about the how fucked up that is.
The implications.
Like, I
of
get
all.
it. We kill deers and other animals and craft them into armor too, but
Mhm.
under the guise of that they're not sentient.
Which is
Dragons
crap.
are sentient, and you're fucking chopping them up to turn them into magical armor. It's
I'm pretty
pretty
certain they're
fucking rough.
sentient, by the way. I think that's crap.
they're what?
I'm pretty sure they're sentient, by the way.
What, the dragons?
No deers.
Yeah, but they're not self-aware. Is the excuse we give.
Maybe. I don't know.
It
They don't
depends on
pass
guess
the
not.
mirror test.
Exactly. Thank you. That's exactly what I was going to say. Is it going to pass the mirror test or not?
I mean, which is it's a gray area because I watch videos of birds weaving, and it's a very complex thing. I can't weave, but a fucking bird can.
Skill acquisition is different than sentience, though. But sentience you can prove with the mirror test. Marlith is going down, beating the fuck out of her.
Yeah, they don't know. what's
Blizzaga.
coming. So no, I'm not doing. I mean, if there is dragon armor, it'll be extremely unique for a specific situation. But it's not gonna be like you just go to the store and buy some dragon hide gear. That's
What
not-
about Dragonites?
What
Holy
if
beater, nice.
what if you take the dragon's malted scales? Like, you
What
know,
if somebody else killed the dragon?
It's still wrong. Molten scales is about the grayest area you could get. If the dragon donates its scales to you to craft armor, sure, that's. But you would still have unique armor. You should not be able to go to any fucking blacksmith in any town and be like, "Yo, bro, forge me some dragon gear."
Right on, champ.
The amount of dragons you would have to be fucking killing. I mean, I don't know. Maybe dragons are pretty big. They could have lots of scales.
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
These guys just fucking killing dragons. I got a surplus of dragon scales. I got a warehouse. I just ship them wherever I need. No, dude. No. I want my RPG grounded in reality.
Okay, calm down over there, babyface.
Mithril mine, bro. It's rare.
But it's in a fucking mine. You should call it like Diamond
Right,
Mine,
mine is
and
the-
Mithril's
but the mine-
rare.
The mine has been cut off for over a year, dude. They haven't had access to the mine in over a year. So like they ran their mithril supplies are fucking gone. And like the mithril rare is still hard to find in the mine. Otherwise they would have fucking mined it all already, and the mine would be dead. They'd have to find another one,
The word mine is starting to lose all meaning.
which is entirely
What?
possible
What?
because
What?
because the mountain range is really big on Turtle Island, so there's probably more than one. But right now, there's only one active mine. We could infer that there were other active mines throughout the history of Turtle Island.
Would you then say this is the optimal mine?
I hate you.
I know you do.
That's not how that works.
That's not how it works. Right to the government.
Optimal cannot be subjective.
The funny thing is, I agree with you. I just don't know how the hell you'd actually define it.
The best way you would be defined by the circumstances. If you're running a race, the most optimal way is the fastest way with the least amount of resistance.
I guess the question is
That
there
would be
multiple?
a universal truth.
But is it a truism, or is it something that is contextual to a person's experience? That's the big question, really.
No, because because everyone who runs the optimal route should always finish faster than they would had they had not ran it. Now, the times at which the person finishes will vary. But if you ran the route and you finished in 10 minutes, and then you ran the optimal route, you should finish faster every time.
And what you're saying is true. I don't disagree. Not in the least bit.
There is no-
Dictionary does though.
No, the dictionary's fucking wrong. We need a petition to change.
Dictionary does.
This is a true petition worth fighting for.
This is one of those stupid petitions like Acolyte. This is a real petition. This is serious.
This is serious stuff we're dealing with here.
Oh, shit. I'm going to talk these assholes again or just go up and save that fairy. Let's go save the fairy.
I keep
probably
getting
crossed it.
more followers on X, but like,
Are you
are
complaining?
we coming over? Yes and no, because they're not coming over to the stream.
Oh. Quit
They're
liking
like,
the next
I'm
and
gonna
get over
follow this-
here.
I'm gonna follow this guy. I'm gonna follow this guy, but I'm not gonna check out the stream. So, but thank you for the follow. I mean, I'm not trying to sound ungrateful, even though it sounds like I am.
Okay, just so we're clear, it does sound ungrateful.
Yes, this is why I had to say something, because I knew it sounded ungrateful. It wasn't optimal.
Oh boy, Optimal is the new card system, which I'm fine with, truthfully. Card systems had it too good for too. Holy shit!
The card systems will never die.
Lady Ronan's
They're-
under assault
they
by
are-
something.
They are perfect. The card systems are optimal as well.
All right, let's
It's,
see.
it's good, it's bad, it's
It's
good,
ugly.
and it's great. That's it. That's all you need.
Yeah,
you
it
don't
could
need any
be
more
it
than
could be
that.
A, B, C, D, F.
No, D and F are useless.
Not useless. D is damn near failing, and F is failing. Okay.
Right. Bad is failing. Bad
Bad is
does all of
failing.
that.
Oh man. Oh, I can't keep crying
Shout
about
out to
this.
my daughter who got 100% today on her
Hey.
language arts and math test.
Go, good job.
Oh,
Shout out to
yeah.
my son who
Yeah.
actually got his ass in gear today and did his work at school.
Fuck
Speaking of
yeah.
that, yeah,
Shout
no,
out
I
to
know.
all the kids who did
Yeah, I
their
know, it's a
shit
good day today. Great day. Yeah, yeah.
She did her DBAs where she has to, because she does the hybrid school. She does
Mhm.
the online, but she still is through the county, so she still has to talk to the teachers and test with teachers and shit. Accredited teachers. Accredited.
Well, yeah, it's the county system. It's virtual school.
Yeah.
Florida
So
has that
she
kind of
had-
stuff, people.
She had she did good. She did her language arts and math today, and she aced them, 4th grade.
Good for her.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And
Oh no,
Xavier
great
did his
trash.
yesterday, and he did good too. He only did math, though.
Really? Hey, that's
Yeah,
great.
He did his math. He's good at math. He's really good.
All right, here's our
He
next
is.
town.
I
This
usually
is
ask him
Honor.
stuff, and he'll
He's-
give me
he's
the answer.
fast.
Really? Oh, that's good.
Oh, dude, he's fast, and I'm not trying to be mean to my daughter, but like she doesn't like it because I'll ask them a math question and he's fucking on it, and then
Aw,
she
it's
looks
like-
at him.
Yeah.
She looked at him. She's like,
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
"Fucking get you, you little shit, you little smarty pants."
I'll see you
Oh,
later,
it's
okay?
It's just like you when we were kids.
Yeah, man, I'm not good at math.
I honestly think that's going to happen to Luther and Kaiser because with the Kaiser's attention stuff, Luther is already like kind of catching on to things faster. Plus, he's second born, so yeah.
Yep, the second born, it gets quick. Yeah, he's fucking quick with math, man.
I There it is. Okay, I thought your screen froze. I'm like, you frozen in a laughing position, which is pretty
That's
cool.
like the subject that I wasn't good at. Bell's better at reading than he is. At their respective ages, Bell was reading really good. Xander's
Yeah.
he's getting there.
I want them to catch the bug. I want them to really catch the bug of reading.
Me too. I try so hard for Bell. So hard.
I don't. I need to try harder. Truthfully, I need to try harder with it. Dancing girl. Look at my legs. Aren't they wonderful?
Find them it's hard. You just gotta find them a book or something. And like I told, well, for Belle, what I told her was, I was like, you can't play video games until you learn to read. Otherwise, you're not gonna know what the hell you're doing.
Do you know that Kaiser picked off the shelf? Says, let's pick out a fun book you want to read. He picked off Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, see, it's
not appropriate, but it's a good one to practice reading with.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. It's a little out of the age.
It's risque. You forget how like advanced the subject matter is until I'm like, huh. I don't remember Kim making out with with knives at one point.
I felt.
I was reading the Anne Rice novels when I was in elementary school.
I was gonna say that wasn't the question. The question is, should you have been reading the Anne Rice novels when you were in elementary school?
So I watched. This goes back to the whole I watched Predator and Terminator and Aliens when I was fucking 8 years old.
Yeah,
should I have been watching that shit?
No. You know, my dad introduced me to Aliens and Alien because I loved the game Alien Syndrome. He's like, oh, it's just a knockoff of this movie. And I'm like, well, show it to me. And I'm like, oh, fuck, this is cool as hell.
The toys were marketed to children off of rated R movie property. So, of course, you're like, well, I got these alien toys. I want to go watch the Alien movie. Oh, wow. This is awesome.
Just so he fucking, oh, wow.
So... I started watching My Hero Academia with Belle, and it's a shonen anime, all right? And shonen translates to for boys, okay? It's manga written for preteen boys, and I'm like, okay, I've watched Dragon Ball Z, I've watched Naruto, I've watched Bleach. These shows aren't that, they're not bad. Characters die, but those are bad guys, and most of the good guys are about redeeming their villains and trying to, uphold moral convictions, shonen anime. Bro, My Hero is really dark for a for boys manga. I mean,
yeah.
We're watching it, and Val's like, did that kid just kill his family? And I'm like, oh, yeah.
I take it Diablo hasn't seen Berserk, huh?
No, I wouldn't show Belle Berserk, but I'm showing her My Hero.
I just meant Diablo. I didn't mean Belle. Fuck no, not Belle.
Oh yeah, well, Val would like Berserk, but yeah.
Oh really? Okay.
She probably would like it.
It's depressing, man. It's dark as fuck.
It's dark as fuck, but even in My Hero Academia, dude, there's more killing than you see in in a traditional shonen anime. Like Naruto, there's some ninjas who die off screen and some no faces that get implied. Bleach the characters are already dead, so they're not really dying again.
Not all of them.
One Piece doesn't have many characters that actually die. Dragon Ball Z is the same way. When they die, they tend to come back unless they're a villain, and a lot of villains get redeemed. I'm what are the other ones, like Hunter x Hunter? So anyways, Inuyasha, those are demons they're killing. It's a little different. My Hero, man, they
every single anthropomorphic animal in Black Myth Wukong. Demon.
See, that's not a shonen.
I mean, to be fair, you saw the intro to that game. That seemed like a shonen to me.
It's different. Shonens are
marketed
for boys, man.
Boys.
It's for young kids. It's not for adults. Black Wukong is for adults.
You think so?
Black Myth Wukong is for 16-year-olds and up. It's not made for 8-year-olds and 10-year-olds.
Is this from the ESRB, or where are you getting this from?
I guess from the ESRB.
Yeah.
When you look at the demographic of people that buy Shonen Weekly, it's kids that are under the age of 13.
What's the demographic of people who play Splatoon?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. Yeah.
I would hope that it's teenagers.
Yeah, it's
and
probably
not a
not.
bunch of sweaty old adults, but it probably is a bunch of sweaty old adults.
I mean, you know,
I was one of them.
I was gonna say we are them, but whatever. Like, what the fuck? Where's the caravan?
Hey,
There
that
it is.
comes into like the My Little Pony thing.
Fuck yeah, it does.
Who's really watching My Little Pony?
Me. Guys like fucking me.
And little girls. Girls are watching it too. They're still the largest
Yeah,
demographic.
that's fine, but me. Bottled fare for 40,000. Okay, it's fine. Let's save the ferry.
It's
I don't
too
know what the
much
fuck I do
money,
with it.
ridiculous.
Do you just like use the key items? Forget who you take it to. The pirate dude? I don't remember. I'll have to look it up at some point, but let's go back. Yeah.
Ooh, 396, big hits.
Oh yeah, no, we're beating the shit out of these guys. They got nothing on us. And with this game, when you're just getting stronger and stronger and stronger, you just start like power mention. Oh yeah, that's right, the cape. Yes.
But I showed her. I told you. I let her watch Willy's Wonderland, and I probably shouldn't have. So she's,
No, yeah, I think
She-
FNAF is probably the speed for her. And what did she say as soon as you asked her what it was? She's like, the blood wasn't realistic enough. And I'm like, knock it off. Get out of here.
Yeah, that's her. That's
Get
her
out of
fault.
here, you.
So that was one. It's gonna be a while before I let her watch anything like that again. It said not rated, so I really was like, all
Yeah,
right,
I just
I'm
figured
gonna
it'd be
say it's gonna lean more on the PG-13, and they probably say the F word a few times, and they never said the F word.
Yep.
Because if they say the F word more than once, it's rated R. That's why I was like, that's probably what it is. It's because I knew there was gonna be like blood, but I figured it was gonna be all animatronic blood, and most of it is.
Animatronic blood. They don't bleed. What do
Well,
you mean?
They bleed like oil and shit. When he's like bashing them in, there's like black.
You really
Fluid
thought that was what was going to be the blood?
Well, for the most part, it is because. And then, except for when a few people die.
Except for when a few people die. Yeah, about that.
There's like a really dope. There's like a really dope samurai, like old school, where like this animatronic punches this lady in half out of the torso, and then like
What?
old like fucking blood spewer style just like pops
Oh
out.
my god, that's
Like now he
insane.
punches her, dude, and she rips in half at her abdomen.
What the fuck?
And then they do the old fucking blood spraying straight up out of the hoses.
Well, we love that.
It was pretty cool.
I was explaining somebody to that, the whole Kill Bill thing, where it just relies on that for most of its shit.
Yeah, that's the old classic fucking samurai shit.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Heal him. Oh,
Get an
doesn't heal
arm
him.
cut off.
Oh, he squirts like 3 times until the hose like runs out of the pump. It's like, oh, that was that. That was that.
Like somebody's like doing one of those numbers. So he's like holding it, letting it go to build up pressure.
Okay, so the fairy he comes back here and she takes the fuck off.
You freed him from the caravan?
Yes, spent 40,000 to buy the bottle, and she goes like up here. Nope, that ain't right. That ain't it. And she gives us the Oxy Ale. Let's just breathe underwater for the next temple. We just gotta find the helmet. I want to say we're gonna get through this. Forget how. We're gonna get through this. Whee! I like being able to run through these towns. Back in the day, you couldn't run, and you'd be walking all this on foot. It sucked.
Oh yeah. Too much.
Hated
Gotta
all
talk
of
to
it.
the
There she
old
is.
guys and make wishes.
You're the ones who rescued me for that bottle. I'm sorry running away. I was just so scared. I'll get you some Oxy Ale from the bottom of the spring to make up for it, okay? Okay. Where's the Oxy Ale? We get a thing? We got a thing. You obtain Oxy Ale. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Now let's go back to the town. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I should be able to just go back to town.
Fucking airship. Cheating.
Can only land in the fucking green. That's fine. I
Every time we should be able to just hover there and drop a rope.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what you should be able to do, but nope. I want my fantasy game to be realistic, goddammit. Why did I go to the church again? Get out of there.
Dragon scales everywhere.
I don't want to break it to you, but you know those smithing stones we're picking up in Elden Ring are bits of dragon scales?
No.
That's why they apparently can make weapons stronger. It's supposed to like twist time.
Those poor dragons.
To be fair, a lot of them killed each other. Meet like fucking Bale and all that. Let me go save. I think we're going under the... Go fight Sakraken. Make a noise, fam. Stuff together. Okay. Run. See this dragon walking around this town, by the way?
Yeah, dude, he's chilling.
He's
You want
chilling.
to kill him and turn him into scales?
No, he said we're amazing. He was on a dragon. I want to kill him in terms of scales, man. When did you become a dragon conservationist, anyway?
Today.
Okay, the ones we're waiting for. Save the mermaids. All right, let's go to that. Let's go to that level. Whoa, that lady just fucking appeared. Look at that shit. Oh. You want to get in the barrel? yes, I
Floating
do.
down the river.
Oh no, we're going under the water. That's a submersible. Oh, look at this cutscene. The blue screen. Sunken Shrine, third floor. Third floor, ladies Andre. I know I'm forgetting something before I go in this dungeon, but it's whatever. We're going to do the suboptimal route in the submarine. Oh god, a shark and a white shark. Oh my god, the gauntlets are going to be broken on this level because it's just lightning, free lightning damage. Use your heal. Yep, ice, and that's squeaking. It's fan. Probably should have took a break before we started the shrine. Just plowing through these, dude. Hagen Prince. Oh shit. Dragonfly.
Dancing, dude.
What's that?
They're dancing, man.
They're dancing?
Look at that move they're doing. They're doing some weird ass line dance.
That's a can-can. No, that's can-can. Combo, you punched the Sahagan Prince.
Oh, those are Sahagan?
Yep, Sahagan Chiefs, and there was a prince that was the green
How do
one.
they spell them in this game?
H-A-G-I-N.
S-A-H-A-G-E-N. Is it I-N? G-I-N?
G-I-N, Sahagan.
Okay, because sometimes it's G-U-N.
Sahagun?
Sahagun. Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
wow.
That's how they're spelled in D&D.
Really?
And in RPG Maker, it's G-I-N.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah, man.
Treasure there. Any other treasure? Treasure there. Okay. And then two staircases. One up, one down. I want to say we got to go up?
No,
First.
it is. Oh, I'm sorry. It's S-A-H-U-A-G-I-N. I knew there was a U in it. Shuhagen.
Bless you.
So I knew there was a U. I thought it was a U instead of the I, but no, it's. Oh man, Shahagan are cool. They get a bad rep too.
Why?
They always get used because they always get used as a villain.
Are you going to be like a
Used
goblin
as-
apologist next?
It's not Goblin's fault.
It's not.
There's some good
Yeah,
goblins
yes,
out
he
there.
is. He is going to be a
Good
goblin
goblin.
apologist, turns out.
There's some good goblins out there. It just depends on the
Who?
setting.
What fucking good
I don't
goblins
think-
are there?
I don't think goblins should have to be evil in every setting.
I mean, I appreciate your social justice warrior for like goblins, but what goblins are good goblins again?
You know, it's an anime called Haunted House, and the goblin is a good guy.
Really? Okay, I'm into it. See, just needed one person to
helped-
convince me.
He helps a bunch of kids solve mysteries,
Yes.
and it's a pretty cool cartoon.
Okay.
It's on Netflix. It's called The Haunted House, and she summons the goblin.
You just punched a shark to death, by the way.
But he's a goblin and he's a good guy. Yes, that's how you do it. Punching sharks.
Thank you, Steve Irwin. All right.
There's another good goblin character I can think of. There's not many.
Are we including the goblins from Gringotts?
I guess Dobby's good. Most goblins in
No,
that
no, 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 no,
universe
no, no, no,
are-
no. Dobby's a house elf, not a goblin.
That's right. No, the goblins aren't really nice people in that setting.
They're bankers, I think. They had like the Goblin Rebellion. I didn't read a ton of it. I mean, I read it,
Yeah,
but I
they're
didn't like
not-
get into the deep lore.
They're seen as a lower class. They're just a necessity.
There's a lot
they're
of that in the
bankers.
Wizarding World of Harry Potter, truthfully.
Yeah, well, I mean, it makes sense. It mirrors a reality of
Humans.
human subjugation, of what they consider lower species.
Or conquered species, because the Goblin Rebellion, apparently the wizards did put down, if I recall properly.
Yeah, they fucked them up. Same thing with the house elves. They got fucked up by humans too. That's why they're house elves. Even though they're, incredibly powerful, they've been subjugated. And their will broken.
So,
The Harry Potter universe is pretty dark, and it doesn't
oh, it's very dark.
it
Fuck
doesn't
that. It's
shy
very
away
dark.
from it, despite what the movies
Implies
the movies
sometimes, yeah.
imply, right?
So decent
So,
odds we're gonna finish this game in like one or two more sessions. We're gonna go right to two, right?
Yeah, unless you want to do Phantasy Star 1.
I kind of do want to do Phantasy Star 1, to be honest with
That's
you.
good. It's good. We can break it up a little bit.
Because there's only 4 Phantasy Stars. Oh my god, I don't want to play Phantasy Star 3 again. I think you just play Phantasy Star 3. I already played that one. No, what we should do is do Phantasy Star 3 and you pick the choices blind. Because you have to make choices on who you marry and who like your kids are gonna be.
Goddamn fucking romancing.
It's
All
not
the way
really
back then.
romancing, it's more like lineage. It's matrilineal. It's straight up like a lineage game. And you only get certain characters depending on certain matches you make. So
Right.
that's why I don't want to play it. You play through like 3 generations. The game is called Phantasy Star 3 Generation.
That's kind of cool.
And then 4 is basically 4 is to Phantasy Star 1 what really Final Fantasy 4 was to 1.
Like the actualization of what we wanted to achieve.
Correct. Like how Super Nintendo Legend of Zelda was really what they wanted Zelda 1 to be, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
As many games at the time were, in my opinion. What's this?
Yeah. Well,
Ill.
Super Metroid to Metroid.
Yeah. Even though they are sequels, like proper sequels, yes, I 100% think that they are really like the realization of what they originally were trying to accomplish.
Original trilogy versus special edition. This is what his vision was meant to be.
This is what you guys did by telling him to jump off a building. You guys know that, right?
This is what the fan bases has to accept every time they say, "Well, they're messing with George Lucas's baby." That means you like the special editions, right?
You know they don't.
And they don't,
You
but
know
they
they
will
don't.
hide behind that and be like, "Well, it's George Lucas's. He's allowed to do whatever he wants. You should respect what he created." So you like the special editions, right?
You like McClunky, right? All right, I'm gonna take a real quick break here because I gotta piss really bad and it's been over an
Hey, I
hour.
want to go grab a drink.
Yeah, dude, I'll be right back, guys. Stick with us. We'll be right back in just a few moments. Quick piss break, but we're just chucking on through, so we're gonna keep doing that. So see you guys in just a moment. And yeah, we should be able to finish the water shrine tonight and be very close to doing the air stuff. So we're running through it now. We'll see you guys in just a moment. let's get back to it. I don't think Dragonfly is quite back yet, but we're gonna hide right back into it and get moving. We got some monsters to kill here, so yeah, there's the other screen. As soon as Dragonfly gets back, we will be Diamond Armor. Oh fuck yeah. Fairly certain that's better. Okay. So now where are we going? Treasure. Right down. I want to say poison's a risk somewhere in this dungeon. I don't know. Fuck you, white shark. Weak ass beer. What's going on, man? Welcome back.
I was totally muted.
That's
Is the mouse
okay.
just still with us?
I don't know. I haven't heard her in a while.
Oh, that's what I'm wondering.
I'm here.
I just got a message. Give me a second. See what's going on.
Woo. Oh my god, I'm still recovering. Worm killer. Hold the fucking phone. What was that? Oh, that's trash. Never mind. Got all excited for no fucking reason. Ooh, mid treasure. Get rid of these snakies and scorpions so you don't poison me. Ooh, there you go. Gine. So after we did Phantasy Star 4 and we did Final Fantasy 5, what were we doing between 5 and 6?
Nothing. Straight into 6.
Works for me. I love
Straight
6.
into 6. I mean,
6 is a great fucking game. We should really actually try to do some of the VA with it. Light axe. Still nothing. I prefer 6 more than 8. I like 9 about as much as I like 6. 6 a little bit more.
it should
7's
be
always in a
tried.
category in its own right.
7's just. It's not bad. It's definitely overhyped because of just the intro. It was a lot of people's introduction to the game, to the
Yeah.
franchise.
And it was a big genre shift, I dare say, for the game too.
Oh, it's huge. It was leaving the crystals behind again, leaving the concept of the crystals, leaving the high fantasy, and starting off with a more cyberpunk, diesel punk.
Right. As opposed to steampunk of 6. And to be fair,
Yeah.
6 wasn't a Crystal Quest either.
No, not all. I mean, the crystal quests stop after 5, I don't know,
Correct. They don't
5
pick
even
up again
has-
until 9.
and they don't pick up till 9. Yeah, no, 9
And they don't
is
pick up again
return.
until... Fuck, I don't even know when after 9.
I don't think they ever go back to crystals.
No, I think 16
Well,
has
Final
crystals
Fantasy
in them.
11. 11 is about crystals.
Right, I was like, I
But
think
that's
we
the end
can...
of
What
Rome.
does Mage's Staff do?
I liked Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
Crystal
was good.
Chronicles is good, but that's not about like the elemental crystals.
Oh,
I
Diara.
know, we were just
Oh,
talking
shit, I
about
didn't know.
crystals.
Yes, it's true. That one was good.
And Fire Us. I need to do custom
That's a GameCube game that got a remake. So there
with
you go.
that. Oh,
Crystal
yeah, there you go.
Chronicles.
Okay.
Got a remake?
It got a remaster, and then Bet and Kato's got a remaster.
Yeah, that's true. It did.
I think that's about Luigi's Mansion. So there's been a handful of GameCube games. Wind Waker, of course. That was like the first one. Twilight Princess.
Don't like how Wind Waker looks.
That's what turned off a lot of people. They don't like the tune style.
What game now?
Wind Waker.
Wind Waker.
I've tried to get into it. It's just been hard for me. I want to sit down one day and just, no matter what, play that game and just really get into it. But it's taken me a long
Good.
time.
It's
That's
more.
what
You
everybody
have to
tells
get
me.
past the. You have to get past the animation. And I
No.
understand
The
that.
animation is not the problem for me. It's the length of the fucking tutorial is longer. Not as long as like
Tutorial Island,
Twilight
yeah, it's
Princess
pretty
and
big.
shit. Yeah, literally
But once
Tutorial
you-
Island.
Oh, once you can start sailing and exploring, the game is so fun.
No, totally, and
I
that's what I know. I know if I stick with it, it's gonna get good. But fuck, man, they really like are presumptuous with how they feel like making me wait. I get that chest, I totally did.
My two biggest gripes in that game are I don't know why they got rid of the Zoras. So fucking weird. Since then they've kind of retconned
In a
that.
game about water? Yeah,
Well,
I
the
don't know why
Zoras,
either.
yeah, in a game about water, the
The
Zoras
Zoras turned into birds.
turned into fucking bird people.
Which are the Rito, and they've been that way since Zelda 2.
Who, for some reason, are in the volcano place where you would assume you would find the rock people.
They're
So
still
really-
in Wind Waker. They didn't change. They
Not
stayed
Peter.
the same.
The
The
Rito?
Gorgon
Yeah.
stayed the same.
Oh, the Gorons.
Yeah,
They're just not in the volcano.
But they're not at the volcano place.
Which is where you
Yeah.
usually expect Gorons to be, because every fucking game before that, they were there.
Now
Yeah.
they've gone thanks to like Breath of Fire and shit. Breath of Fire.
I'm like, I think he means Breath of the Wild, but I want to let him cook.
Breath of the Wild, they've separated the bird race and the Zoras again.
Mm-hmm.
So now you have,
And they
as you
should, because
as
it
you
was
should
better
have
that
been.
way.
You should have the water race. You should have the sky race. You should have the earth race.
And then
You
just
should
your
have the
random
fire
desert.
raids.
By the
The
way,
desert
nobody
raids.
calls. Speaking of the complaint for whatchamacallit the other day, Acolyte, they don't call the Gerudo like desert lesbians, do they?
That's what they are.
They're not.
There's only one male born every generation.
And that
That doesn't
motherfucker's
mean that
busy.
they don't. They don't. That doesn't mean that they don't go out and capture people, though. Like,
yeah, but they
you could
don't
just-
breed with non. There's no way.
Nope.
I will.
Nope,
okay, to
not
be
true.
fair,
Not true.
Yes, they
In Breath of the
could.
Wild, that is a big plot line. They actually go find Hylian lovers. So nope. Sadly you are
So,
correct about that one,
okay.
sir.
So that's something that didn't get put in until 20 years later.
Are you calling it woke?
No, I'm just saying. Before it was always assumed they were a female society. They had one dude, and more than likely they all took turns banging one dude.
I said he's busy, man.
no, that is not the assumption at all. I think the
That's the assumption
was,
I got in
That's
Ocarina
the
of Time.
assumption I
They
got.
all were
Yeah.
banging Ganon.
but
When I was
you're-
13,
you're
I had
weird.
that assumption.
I never had that assumption. I assumed
Well,
they just
because-
kidnapped people and then all of their children were just female.
They
Wow,
would
all
be
us have
high
like dark
half-breeds.
interpretations of this, actually.
Because that makes way more sense than.
No, it makes more sense they all take turns banging Ganon.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
Because they
they
would all be
do.
dead within a generation.
No, they wouldn't.
They'd all be
Yes, they
dead within a
They
generation.
they have longer living lives than standard Hyruleans. So they just keep banging the one dude, making more girls. And then when the one dude's about to die, a boy is born.
No, that's stupid.
No, it's
No,
fantasy.
no. It's fantasy. Exactly.
No,
Some of us have this
they
fantasy.
They kidnap people.
Well,
And
apparently they
that's
do
how it
now. That's what they decided, so you were right in the end.
They're not kidnapping. They go on
problem-
pilgrimages, for fuck's sake. They're not kidnapping anybody.
I look back in the day, they were all fighting. They kidnapped people.
So and we don't even know they enjoyed banging Ganon. They probably only did it out of necessity.
What a weird way to like say it's not their fault.
So maybe they all were lesbians and they were like, fuck, we have to do our duty and go bang this dude and have a minimum one child for our people.
I mean, yeah, that could be what happens.
That's what I figured the Witches of Dathomir did, dude, because they hated those Zabrak males. They hated them. They were fucking treated like Edda. And they're like, ugh.
shit.
Occasionally we have to we make them all fight to find the strongest man, and then we bang him so we can have more strong children, more strong daughters, and then we
Because
send that
reasons.
motherfucker back. Like that's the implication. That's the dark implication that you're given. That like they don't want to be with these men. They're just doing it because they need to. Do your
I'm sorry, are
duty,
you on the
woman.
side of the lesbian witches or are you against? I'm very confused now.
I just think I'm on the side that it makes more practical sense that they would love each other, yes, and be lesbian. And they bone dudes as their duty. Some of them might enjoy it. And I guess they're bi.
This has been a very good fantasy Friday for a number of reasons, but yeah.
We're talking about the semantics of fantasy settings. This is really
No,
good.
no, I meant it intentionally, 100%. It should be a key item.
What's some other controversial fantasy?
Berserk?
No.
Oh no, it's not the hieroglyphs. No, it's the Rosetta Stone in the remasters. That's for the next dungeon. Controversial fantasy? Twilight.
Yeah, like No, okay. I should say more. Let me specify. Controversial
Tropes.
tropes, maybe no, like some unanswered fantasy questions. Unexplained.
Well, okay. I don't know what exactly that might be, but I take your meaning.
Well, it would have been the Gerudo women and how they procreate would have been unexplained up until Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Now they've explained it. I'm not caught up on Breath of the Wild, so I didn't know it.
How does Samus's 7-foot tall robot exoskeleton thing turn into a tiny little ball?
Matter displacement.
Chozo powers.
Yep. Matter displacement technology.
What does that mean?
That
You learned
means
it from the
it's
Chozo.
it's magic that can change the molecules of some
Magic
the
that can
wearer.
change the molecules.
That's
Man, don't hurt yourself on this
It's
explanation.
matter.
buddy.
It's matter. The fucking armor she wears has matter control.
Only in the second game. Or no, the
In
second
all the
Prime
games, anytime she turns into a ball, she's reshaping matter.
I get the impression she just, I don't know, like, he's injected with Chozo blood and DNA, so can they just do that?
No,
Hmm.
it's part of the armor.
No.
It's part of
Hey,
the
well,
armor.
hey, you're hurting your
Nobody
foot,
does
folks.
it. Nobody does it outside of the armor. If that's the case, the Chozo would just do it all the time.
Why? Why would it always be in ball form?
Why not? It's fucking really useful. You played Metroid.
Yeah, I fucking hated it half the time. Especially Prime. 3D ball mode is not
So
fun.
you're in the air and you're doing a dive bomb attack. You telling me you wouldn't turn into a fucking ball and spin dash a motherfucker like Sonic?
No, I would do the whatchamacall if I was going to be like Sonic. I'd do the crash attack.
Right, but he
the
has
screw
to turn
attack.
into a ball still.
No, you don't.
You go wee,
No, he somersaults.
That's-
He doesn't turn into a ball for that. Go look at the animation. Seriously, she somersaults.
I'm talking about for Sonic.
Oh, Sonic. We just want Samus.
Right, if you're Samus and you can turn into a ball, why aren't you Sonic attacking motherfuckers?
She does. She does the screw attack, which is not having to turn into a ball, but she still does the same kind of thing.
She could do it as a ball if she wanted to.
I mean, we can try to squeeze it into a, again, round peg into a square hole if you
And
want,
the
but
only way
whatever.
The only way you can drop bombs is in ball form.
Yeah, the only way you can shoot missiles is in standing human form. I don't know if
Because
it's
you have
one
to
to
have
one.
the blaster, that makes sense. Why she can only
Why
drop
would the
bombs?
Well, she pooped them out like it looks like she does. Come on
Matter
now.
displacement, man.
Matter
Just fucking
displacement.
creates missiles. It
And
actually
waving.
It actually holds missiles, but like the tech still is collapsible tech.
And that, yes, okay. So, yeah, she has the ability to have, like, micronized, like, Ant-Man
She has-
style technology.
It has collapsible tech. That's like magic tech. She's got like fucking
That's like
Doctor Doom
magic
dialogue. It is like Doctor Doom shit.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. It's funny to hear her called that. Dragon Prince is dead.
No,
I guess that wasn't fantasy. It was more like space.
That's science fiction fantasy.
Last place, the communists cannot reach us.
It's just something
Once
that
you
I
add
always
magic-
wondered.
Once you add magic into it, it's fantasy.
So, space fantasy like Star Wars?
It's space fantasy, like Star Wars, exactly. It's not hard fantasy. It's not hard. I mean, it's not hard sci-fi. It's the softest kind.
I'm trying to
It's the
think of
softest
other
kind.
things.
You get that soft sci-fi out of here, sir? No, sir? I don't like it.
I can't really think of anything off the top of my head.
About what?
Controversial fantasy tropes
Oh, controversial, unanswered fantasy tropes.
or unanswered fantasy
Reflections.
tropes, yes.
The unanswered question.
There'll be some good ones. Hold on, they'll come to us in time.
Say that.
As he runs through this water temple.
Yep. Run to this
It's a
water
good thing
temple.
you can breathe underwater.
We got
and
that
all
stuff from
your-
the
And all
ferry.
your heavy armor weighs you down.
Nah, bro, we have that special thing from the ferry, the Oxyale.
And that what makes you walk on water?
No, lets you breathe
That is-
underwater.
Right. So what's keeping you fucking sunk into the ground besides your heavy armor?
Well, the mages wouldn't be sinking because they do not have heavy
And
armor.
neither would the monk.
So the mages are tied to the warriors with a rope, and they're just
With
pulling
what?
them along.
And the monk has practiced a special art that lets him sink
Move
underwater
through water.
He uses
I can
matter
move through water with
displacement.
land.
to make himself very heavy.
That's some chakra control.
I mean, unironically, yes, actually would say that's one of the things you'd see in a kung fu movie. There's a trope for you. How do they break those boards?
Why is the water temple always the worst?
This one isn't terrible. I mean, that kind of defeats the purpose of it. But yes, why are more modern water temples the worst? I don't know.
Yeah.
Good idea.
It's
I think
too
the
powerful.
idea of like having, like you said, heavy armor or things that can theoretically slow you down should imply it's a slow slogging thing. But honestly, I don't think it's because they're not inventive enough in games as far as that goes for water temples.
Well, it's
There's my hot
it's-
take.
it's those things they take away from the flow of the game. We don't need those details. It's fun to like laugh and ask about them, but like we don't need those details.
Because that's always the thing in Zelda games. You got to find the boots, and then the water temple's also always a puzzle, and
You
you're
need
just
one.
like,
You need the water. You need the blue tunic so you can breathe, and you need the boots so you can sink.
Yep. Hadn't found a way. That's not true. I will say Breath of the Wild, the water temple wasn't that bad. And actually, Tears of the Kingdom, the water temple is kind of fun. The boss was dumb as fuck, but the temple itself was great. Ugh, this level is so much easier using the gauntlet trick.
Because you're already fucking special level. Are you already sub? Yes.
You can just use gauntlets to cast free Thundara for just over and over again.
Oh, yeah. See,
Doesn't
that's why
cost
that
any
Jar of
magic.
Thunder.
Right. And this is all the enemies here weak to Thunder, of course.
That's why I had to make new items. I was like, man, I need more items to allow for different play styles.
Yeah, the suboptimal ones.
For sub-op. No, dude, taking jars and vials is probably gonna be part of the optimal build.
You think?
Oh, easily.
Hmm.
It helps you run through encounters faster, especially
Right.
encounters that have multiple enemies.
I like how I'm so over-leveled, apparently, that these sharks are trying to run from me. I didn't even do any grinding in this game. I did look for a little bit for money at one point, but not a ton.
Right? You shouldn't have to grind in any any RPG.
Eh.
The only time you should be grinding is post game.
Or special shit.
Right, which
Or
is usually
gear.
post game.
Or gear.
Maybe.
No, and fuck that. If I want special gear, I'm not going to be like, oh, I didn't get it this playthrough. Gosh darn it. No, I'm going to get that gear.
You want special gear? That's side quest. That
No.
shouldn't be grinding.
Well, but drops, I mean.
You should have right. The game should give you the money you need to stay well equipped to get to the end. If you want like the best weapons and the best armor, that should be side quest shit. You should be able to go to the store and be like, let me buy this Masamune. No, man, you gotta go on a quest and get the Masamune. That's how Chrono Trigger did it, and we liked it.
We did?
Yes.
Okay.
We like Chrono Trigger. It's a good
Okay.
game.
We did. That's fair. It's just fun to hear it like that.
But like if you wanted the best weapons for all the characters in that game, you had to go on side quests. You didn't if you played the main game, you weren't gonna get them.
And in Secret of Mana, you had to keep beating enemies up over and over again until they dropped the motherfuckers.
Yeah, some of them have fucking shitty ass drop rates.
Many of them have shitty ass drop rates, especially the highest power shit.
I haven't fucked around with any of that shit so far. The only thing that drops from enemies in my game is gold, and I'm fucking reluctant about that too because I don't feel like a fucking snake should be running around with 50 gold.
No, it's in his
Ruins
belly.
my immersion.
Does
what
it
if
really?
he ate somebody?
It's in his belly. Come on, man.
Right, so every snake ate somebody with 50 fucking gold?
It's been a
Maybe.
really bad day on the island. Goddamn, bro.
No, dude, it's fucking poor game development. But alas, I had to give fucking gold to random animals.
Oh, see,
Yes, of
there's
course.
the other thing. Where's all this random gold come from?
Oh yeah, no.
Where's
Right.
the big
Too
one?
much gold. The economy was destroyed.
They make fun of that pretty good in Bard's Tale.
Oh, nice.
Like that's a major source of my economy. Is random gold from rats.
You can't just be willy-nilly in that shit.
I mean, game devs disagree. Well, because
They
the
do.
idea is where are you really going to get it from then? If you don't get it from a random drop on some fucking creature, where are you really getting this from? Plus, it is
should
kind
get
of
it from-
tradition.
You should get it from villagers paying you for doing shit.
Well, okay, that's how The Witcher works then. You go play The Witcher.
No.
Well, okay.
The game is
I don't
overhyped.
wanna.
I'm sure it's a good game. I just have no interest.
It's fine. It's not like game of the
It's
year or anything, but it's fine. I was really pissed off about the ending I got, so I'm very salty about that.
It's got
Motherfucker.
multiple endings. That's even worse.
Well, and the mechanics
Give me
to
the
get
optimal ending.
yeah, and the mechanics to get the optimal ending, they don't really tell you what the big scenes are. You're supposed to not be a dad, but be more of a. It's whatever between you and Siri, and it's very not conveyed.
Right. So
Obviously.
the ending is based off the choices. I hate that shit.
Now, I will say you will be happy that I got my comeuppance for trying to do way too many romance options, and I ended up getting left outside tied up naked.
Fucking awful.
What?
It's fucking awful.
And I got the bad ending, and I got that, and I'm like, I'm not playing Witcher 3 ever again. Like threw the
Right,
card
I mean,
across the
like-
room.
If you know your game is gonna be a one and done, I don't have a problem with multiple endings. But if you know you're fucking setting up for a sequel and you're giving me multiple endings, you're just being a dick.
Yeah. Oh
You're
fuck.
just being a fucking dick. Because now
But-
I have to find the canon ending. You should have just gave me that ending to begin with.
We'll do holy because
But
we
what
can
I'm
affect the whole thing.
You had some thoughts on that?
I was gonna say the Mass Effect games, but I guess they don't really have different endings. You just have a lot of different stuff you can do.
There's two distinct endings. Did you kill the council or did you save the council? That's important because in Mass Effect 2, guess what ending they chose? The
Huh?
Renegade ending. So Shepard was a fucking xenophobe.
Cool. Love that.
The main character is a fucking xenophobe. And people that's why I don't like Mass Effect 2 and 3. The ending is xenophobe Shepard, where he's like, human superiority, fuck the alien council.
This is why I never like when they announced, "Oh, we're gonna make a Mass Effect TV show." I was like, "Oh God,
Mm-hmm.
please no!"
You're gonna fuck it up. It's like Halo all over again.
Shepard should be like 95% Paragon, just a little sprinkle of Renegade.
Renegade. I agree, dude. He should be the best of humanity,
should
not
be-
the fucking worst.
He should be racist against one alien species only.
No, I'm always gonna kick that stupid dude out of that elevator shaft for pissing me off.
What? What the fuck?
There's a moment in the second game where you're climbing up a building and there's
Okay.
like this guard who's like on his walkie-talkie and he's like bar 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 and you walk up to him and you're like you get the jump on him and you're like, "Hey,
Hey,
tell me where your
stupid.
boss is." And he's like, "No."
Oh,
And you're like, "Dude, tell me where your boss is." And he's like, "No." And then you have the option to just kick him out the window.
jeez.
And I do it every single time because right before that option comes up, he sassily says no and like crosses his arms like, "What you
And you're
gonna
like,
do?"
oh yeah,
And
and
I
just
go,
boot his ass out the window.
"No."
Gets yeeted out the window.
And then Garrus is like, "I think that was a bit over the top," and you're just like, "Nah, he deserved it."
Shut up, Garrus.
Fuck you, Garrus.
Nobody asked you.
But no, man, I hated that they used the default ending as Renegade Shepard, and Renegade Shepard is a fucking xenophobe. He sucks.
I could never bring myself to do the Renegade. I can't. I do options here and there, but I can
Yeah,
never get the achievement.
No, the ultimate Renegade option is you let the council die. So then you can start a new council led by humans.
I mean, to be fair, that is what humans would do, no?
That is
terrible
100%
humans.
what humans would do.
That is
Terrible
100%
humans.
what humans would do.
Not fucking humans who encompass our
species-
true
Our
virtues.
Humanity.
species doesn't have a good track record.
It doesn't, ever. With each other, let alone other fucking
Yeah.
species.
Well, fantasy game. So we can live
The
beyond those
The
stereotypes.
most realistic thing in Mass Effect is that the humans went through their Mass Effect relay, met the Turians, and immediately started
Immediately
shooting
started
at
a
them.
war.
Yep. Yes, sir. That's right.
And I'm like, yep, that's exactly what would happen. And then
Mhm.
And then-
immediately got outclassed and had
Well,
to get their
no,
butt
they fought.
saved.
They fought to a standstill, and that's why they're so proud.
That's why they're so proud.
No.
They're like, They fought long enough that
The Asari had to come in and be like, guys, stop
yes,
messing
the
with
Asari
the
had to come
humans.
in.
Amen.
Exactly. They fought long enough that someone else had to come in and create and start a peace talk.
They
So now
would've
the humans
gotten
are on their high horse and they're
destroyed.
like, we
Yeah.
fought we fought them to a standstill, and we're the only people to ever do that. And it's like, yeah, no.
We really would have laughed like that.
The fucking Krogans nearly wiped out the galaxy, and the Genophage was created to stop them. So you're just lucky war crimes don't exist anymore.
They were just lucky
You're
the
just lucky
Turians
that
didn't
war
send the
crimes
entire
don't
fleet.
exist anymore.
Well, there's a council that prevents war crimes like that, dude. The
How do you
Krogan were
prevent war
fucking The Krogan were dominating so bad that the smartest race in the world made a fucking virus that made them sterile, so they
To
couldn't
be-
have more
Jesus.
children to
Also,
continue the war
To
machine.
be fair to that, the only reason the Krogan got to that point was because the Solarians gave them weapons in the first place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the most powerful science race in the world gave a bunch of fucking gave a warrior race the best weaponry there. Well, Krogans are crazy because Krogans
Yeah.
have two hearts. All right, the only way to kill a Krogan is to
Kill them
kill it twice or use an elemental weapon. And elemental weapons aren't. Dudes, frontline soldiers don't have elemental weapons.
I was gonna say, is that in the Mass Effect universe?
Yes, that's in the
Yeah.
Mass Effect
Oh, that's
universe. You have
cool.
to use like a pyro gun or an acid gun to make sure to keep them down. Otherwise,
fucking
they
that.
will get if you fuck them up with a non-elemental weapon, they will get back up and charge you.
Yeah.
And it's not like oh they'll get back up in like 10, 20 minutes. No, they get back up immediately, and they're like R2 kicked in.
So
And
what
the first
happened
part,
was
the first part will regenerate if they stay alive long enough,
yes,
and then the process starts all fucking over again.
yes.
Jesus.
So there was these alien bugs
That's dope.
called the Rachni who were just
Mhm.
decimating everybody. So the Solarians were like, we got to do something about this. So they found the Krogan and were like, well, they procreate really fast and they're really strong and durable. Let's
And they
just
mature
throw
very quick.
them at the Rachni. And that's what they did. And then the Krogan destroyed the Rachni and everybody was
And
like,
they
oh,
thought, well-
yay, come join our galaxy. And then the Krogan went, yeah, we
Well,
want to
no.
take over everything.
We
Oh,
destroyed
shit.
the enemy that was you. We destroyed the enemy you couldn't destroy. So why would we serve you?
And they started going around conquering stuff. And everybody else was like, we got to do something about that.
Yep, the entire galaxy was like, "Fuck."
But the Solarians were like, okay, it's not ethical to completely eradicate them because it is our fault this happened. So what if we just make it to where they don't give birth enough to where
Oh God.
they don't go extinct, but there's not enough of them to do damage.
And that backfired.
And that's what happened.
What?
Yeah, and that backfired. So then the Krogan splintered, and they just stopped fucking caring, and they all were like, "Well, our species is doomed anyway, so we're just
So yeah, they
wandering
literally
mercenaries."
kind of self-fulfilled prophecy drove themselves to near extinction from fighting each other because they can't help it.
Yep. It's in their nature.
In their fucking nature.
And then in the
But-
third game, you can save them.
You can save them, yeah.
In the third game, yeah, you can finally save them.
How do you save them?
Once you create something to reverse the genophage,
Yeah.
so they can start having kids again. It's a Solarian who feels bad about what they did. He's like, man, yeah, I feel really
Because he was
bad."
part of the group that made the genophage. So
Yeah.
he's like, this
OG.
is my redemption for this. And he dies.
He has to give his life. Yep.
Like, there is no saving him. He has to die for you to cure the genophage.
Oh wow.
Yep. That's his noble sacrifice.
it's
Well,
so
right, because
sad.
he can only truly have redemption through death. He has done so much evil that he doesn't get to eat his fucking cake. He doesn't get to have cake and eat it. That would be lame.
And that's what I
That would be
like, is, like,
contrived.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
I
Oh boy.
like
Brought it
that
back.
there's the consequence, and it stays
Right.
as a consequence.
Which
Well,
is good.
that's the way all there's a certain level you can go. There's a certain level you can cross if you're going to be a character of redemption, but once you cross that level, your redemption is dead. Like you're going to get redemption. That's cool, but you're not going to live. Because if you live, it undermines the
It's
redemption.
metal as fuck though.
Right, it's metal as fuck, and it validates the redemption because the redemption doesn't mean anything if they get to fucking redeem themselves and live, but yet they murdered 1 million people. Like
He's gonna
what the
put
fuck?
this on
Yeah.
Anakin. I know he is. All right, Dragonfly. Here we are again. Once again,
Do it.
the water fiend, rather.
Yep.
You humans do impress. I would not have thought to see you here. And who's the water fiend? Obviously.
Shiva.
No, bro. Kraken.
She was ice.
She was ice. Yeah.
Should have been Leviathan.
But do you think you can defeat the fiend of water here in my own domain? I do, actually. These dark depths shall be your tomb. I have lightning and, like, all sorts of other crazy shit. I don't think you're going to, like, pass this, but let's do it. Let's see. They're like Null. What does he use, anyway? Null All? I'll try Null All.
Look at this sad squid man. He looks so sad.
He does. He looks like he's wearing a suit and he's, like, singing about how his life has just been terrible so far.
He looks like he's
It's
about to cry.
my
Well, you know. And I did it my way.
These kids just showed up and started
Beating my
punching
ass.
face.
Zapping the shit out of me. Ah, fuck, he's inking. I got sunglasses on again. Joke's on you, the spellcaster's the one that need it. Oh no, Batombo 104. The bosses are stupid physically resistant, so we're just gonna keep spamming Holy and Bandaga. Oh no, Diablo just got God. Holy shit, that hurt. Fuck. Alright. Work on healing that shit. Phoenix down on Diablo. You're gonna punch this dude in the face, and we're gonna do heal spell, Healaga. These fucking names of spells. 1 hit point. Son of a bitch.
I don't know if this is true, but apparently there's an FBI warning now.
For what?
Whenever you watch old Homestar Runner
Why?
and Strong Draft.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, because that old shit's offensive.
Kind of, but not like profoundly.
well, it has that same warning now that's like, hey man, this
Like
This is
Warner
old.
Brothers stuff has.
like a lot of the old Disney cartoons
Wow.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
true,
man,
actually. I
he
pulled
can't
up
be
one of the Disney
culturally
cartoons and it
insensitive.
said that. We pulled up Aladdin and it gave us that warning.
Right. This was made in the early 2000s.
Mistakes were
People
made.
People didn't give a fuck.
It was a different time.
It was, in fact, a different time. No, that's all too true. Water Fiend is in the dust.
When the internet was still a Wild West.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's not true. Let's not stretch the term. That's not true.
Dude, YouTube was free. When YouTube stopped being free, that's when the Wild West of the internet died.
YouTube is still free.
Yeah, but it's commercial free, I should have said.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I only have commercial free because I refuse to watch those insipid fucking ads.
Yeah, back when you could only have a 10-minute video and I had to watch anime in 3 parts.
Yeah. And you could
Oh,
post
the
anime.
first world problems.
Right. That's the Wild West of the internet. And then as soon as it became fucking corporate and started getting commercials, they've tamed the internet.
Team the internet. Those motherfuckers. All right.
Man. Now it's tamed, bro. Like everything's sectioned. Like this is where you go if you want this stuff. You know, we keep it all over here.
Well, to be fair, it got big. It wasn't just like some bullshit website like it was at some points in its history. Like it was getting huge and it was making, what, billions of dollars?
Making too much money and everybody wanted a piece of that pie.
And that's fine, but you have to be able to, like, understand what the hell's going in and out of your platform.
Yeah.
All right, so
People
we're going
that
to go...
YouTube couldn't handle. They're like, listen, we don't have the money and the infrastructure to do this, so we're just going to sell it while it's hot. And that was a smart decision.
How do I do this?
Sell that shit while it was hot and let somebody else deal with it.
We'll let Diablo go for a while. Actually, we should go to the waterfall cave, right?
Not the waterfall.
I'm having, like, some significantly attention deficit moments here with this fucking quest line. While we're here, let's do the waterfall. A little bean canoe there. White Crocs. Pure and Glam, everything is weak to lightning. I'm going to fight for the next 20 minutes. I don't think we're going to do the Wind Temple tonight, but we'll definitely do the Waterfall Cave, and should be able to get close to beating the game
Always
next week.
Castle are always the fucking behind the waterfall. You know, I don't have a behind the waterfall yet.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Now that I think about it.
Oh yeah.
I have the Sacred Spring. I have the Sacred Spring, which could have a waterfall in it. So,
Yeah.
and I did plan to do something with the Sacred Spring later.
Yeah,
What did
just
you plan on doing?
Put a little sneaky behind the waterfall.
Mhm.
A little stinky back there.
Put a NPC that says you think there'd be a secret back here, but it's really just me.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably where I'll have one of the end game
I told him
weapons.
I
armor.
want to be able to throw a coin into every well and then get something for it.
Get a payout. The Waterfall
Yeah.
Cave. Waterfall Cavern. Of course, is a maze because old games.
Well, that'll be when I go back through. When I go back through and add more details, some more side quests in. Right now, I gotta beat all the main dungeons, finish all the main dungeons. I went
That's
back
fair.
and I added a bunch of lore to those books in the library now. When you read the library, each of the I guess each of the tiles you can now read. And to update some of the lore.
All right, we're going around. I think it's just one floor, though, fortunately.
Hey,
bat.
that's good.
Kiki. Not the Zubats. Fucking nightmare.
Unicorn or nightmare? Yeah. Evil unicorn.
He's
Evil
Yes.
unicorn.
trying to run away from me because, like, oh god,
I know it's an evil unicorn. It's fucking pink.
it's more like amethyst colored. Truthfully,
Okay, well,
Not
it looks
pink. That's not better. I'm just saying.
It should be all black and red like it is in most
D&D?
cases.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the source material.
Like a nightmare. A fucking pink unicorn. I don't have nightmares about.
Really? I've had that one.
No. It's fucking Pinkie Pie with a horn.
It's not. It's absolutely like a lavender color.
That was pink as fuck.
Nah, bro.
It's
That's not pink.
Pink as fuck. Well,
I think you might be pink colorblind.
no, I'm definitely colorblind.
Oh,
It's like
I've
it's like
tested
a
that many times.
mauve.
That shit looks fucking pink.
Nah,
okay.
it's a
That
mauve.
looks like cotton candy to me.
What kind of cotton candy are you eating, bro?
Ain't cotton candy, dude. The fucking mane and the tail look like pink ass cotton candy.
No,
It does look like that if pink with purple.
it is purple.
I mean, I believe you guys.
And then the horn is blue. The hooves are blue. Like a cyan. Princess Cyan? Why, that's the lead. Where is this? Fuck, I hope I can do this part of the quest now. Been pretty lucky so far. No one's actually turned me to stone.
Gaze, motherfucker.
The chunk. Yeah, I said it. Now they're gonna fucking turn me to stone. You bastards, you.
Right here. Boom, boom.
Douche. Done.
They got less than 140 HP, bro. Those guys are pussies.
Alright, kill this dude. Oh, did this party again? I already beat this. Well, it's gonna be holy again, right? Because it can hurt everybody. Everybody get up.
I am gonna end up redoing the mobs in 2 of the towers.
Yeah?
I'm trying to have a theme for them. Like I said, the theme is that these are all, creatures that live in a swamp. Giant versions. And what sucks is there isn't like a toad enemy. They don't have a toad as like a fucking enemy.
That's like a sprite?
Yeah, there isn't a toad enemy sprite. Maybe in
That's
one of the DLC packs, but
He gets in the queue. Got it.
I haven't. There's a lot. There's like over 200 DLC packs for fucking
Oh shit, he blows up.
RPG Maker, the version I have.
And 5K, 6400, 13K, ribbon. Oh, sweet. And then Wizard Staff.
Those wizards just had it.
Do. Fuck it, whatever, we got it. All right. And then Defender, is that on you? It is. Okay. And we're going to use the exit spell because we got the cube that lets us go from the Mirage Tower into the Flying Fortress. Now we just have to get the Mirage Tower with the Wind Chime. Holy shit, that's a lot of dudes. Fuck me. It's my Thundaga. He'll have the beginning of the fight when I don't need it. Okay, there we go. Party wipe.
Not a party wife.
The enemy.
We not the rock the top.
Oh, it casts Confuse. Let's try it out. Did you play fuck, what was the new Mario game?
I didn't play it.
Wonder. You play Wonder?
No, I didn't play Wonder.
Damn, it's good.
That's what I'm told. It looks good. Wonder is the type
Psychedelic
of
as
Mario
fuck.
games I like. I do enjoy the side-scrolling ones.
And it's psychedelic as fuck. It is totally worth your play. You can borrow it whenever you come over next.
Right on, yeah.
Because I got it. We beat the fuck out of it. It was a great game. Good play. And a very Mario 3 inspired, which I think is an astute reference to things. All right, where's that fucking dude that can decipher this Rosetta Stone so I can speak to the secret race of people? He's up there. Get out of here, guys. Where's the north part of the town? There you are. Oh, damn. He grabbed my ass. Just a moment, let me see that tablet. I can teach you this language. Lufanian? Okay. So he's going to walk around and teach me shit. That's what it was. It all makes sense. Okay, teach me Lufanian. Now we can go talk to the last village. We get the wind chime from somebody so we can get into the Mirage Tower. There. Now you can speak Lufanian too. Restore the crystals to Grace. Okay. Alright. Go this way, because you can do the cool thing where you go in the corner of the world. Yeah, actually, I don't think this is shorter. Fuck, that's fine. Whee! Whee! E. They park and walk all the fucking way down here to the bottom. Can't park here, right? Like, I'm never that lucky. Nope. Yeah, I think we can get it set for the Wind Temple, and then that should be our stream for today. We got a lot done, dude.
Good. Right. No, we were
We got two main temples.
cruising.
Yeah, if fucking extended the stream, actually, we could probably even get more done. Once you get, apparently, those class ups, man, you get it early, you can just dominate the shit out of these motherfuckers. Ugh. Somebody hit him. Thank you. Boom. Done. Dunzo, son. Fire on a zombie, and that's the end of that. Delightful. How can we go? Yeah, all the way down there. I haven't saved in a while, too. I need to save. Breaking, like, the cardinal rule of,
Yeah, especially when you can save anywhere.
not anywhere. Open grass and fields. God damn. Boom. Got him. Sit right in front of the new town, and then save. We can understand the fuckers now. Final town. This is where you have to have, like, the crazy money. Spells here are very expensive. Lufania! We're Lufanians, descendants of the race that once lived among the clouds. The sky people. You use a
They're
vegetable
not
called an
sky
airship.
people.
It was built by one of our ancestors. You went ahead and read it? Go ahead, Tombo.
A man by the name of Sun.
Mm-hmm. There's your Sid reference for the game.
That's it. That's all you get.
That's all you get in this game. It's all you really get. That's with the remaster, I believe. Give me the damn wind chime, please. No, give me the wind chime. Totally give me your wind chime so I can get inside and get the game and stuff. Mirage Tower. Okay, but give me the key to that.
You not beat the game.
Hope no harm has befallen them. Look, let's be for real. Oh yeah, the magic shop's out here in the field. I forgot about that. I think this is the crazy shit. Yeah, it's not nuke anymore, it's flare. Level 8 spells. Pretty cool. Full life. Alright, these are the other level 8 spells, the max level. So life
Jesus,
2,
I have
basically.
100 I have 156 hours in RPG Maker. That's not
Jesus
true.
Christ.
I've left it on for a while.
Now you're like me, you're like, I idle though.
I idled a bit. Like, because I'll work on it and then I'll leave it open and walk away for several hours to do stuff. And then sometimes it's been left on overnight.
Yeah.
Here it is. Before you leave, take this chime with you. It'll grant you passage in the Mirage Tower. And we have the cube from the robot that'll take us up to the Wind Temple. So we're pretty much ready to go to the last temple before the last crystal before the last temple. Yay.
Nice.
And then you got to talk to me how we're going to set up the switch so we can do Phantasy Star 1.
Okay. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay.
Easy peasy.
The Zorseus stars. Okay, Sky people. Great. Okay, cool. Good. Okay, good. The mechanical beans. Yes, they still function. They're fucking gonna beat my ass. Especially if you get to War Mech. All right.
Alright, I gotta go to bed.
Yes, we're not too far behind. So thanks for stopping by, Monster. Thanks a bunch. Oh
Yeah.
shit, wyverns.
Yeah, I should have another version of the game to send you here in a couple of days.
Nice.
Awesome. I'm glad we
I'm
got
trying
to,
to get it. What's up?
I'm glad we got to break you with the word optimal.
No.
That was
Optimal.
truthfully, we
No.
beat two different crystals tonight, but getting the Dragonfly to have like his brain broken over Optimal is 100%
No.
worth it.
It's not. Optimal's wrong.
Optimal's wrong. It's not me. Optimal's wrong. Fuck it.
Not me, dude.
Webster's dictionary is wrong.
It's wrong.
All
we
the
need to go.
dictionaries are wrong.
Fuck Webster. We need to go to who's the other dictionary? Merriam.
Merriam-Webster.
Merriam-Webster is them. Who's the other one? I know there's another one. There's another one.
Dictionary.com.
Oxford. We need to go to Oxford.
I don't think
Oxford
Oxford's going to
Dictionary.
support you on this one, baby. I don't know, man.
Oxford Dictionary.
Oh no, he's looking it up.
To the interwebs.
We gotta get another source.
For glory. Yeah. Fyra. Levels all around. God, 38. We are just fucking killing it. Rinsing fuckers. Okay. Let's go heal. Get my poets up. Get in front of the Mirage Temple and then save. And that'll be just about 2 hours. Damn, dude. We fucking killed it today. A lot done. Including breaking your brain.
Vocabulary.com says different.
Vocabulary.com. What is that?
Vocabulary.com.
That's some thug shit? Like, what is that?
Vocabulary.com, bro.
Oh, okay, well,
It-
say it
It's
twice,
a
it makes
step
it
away
nice.
from Urban Dictionary.
Which is only moderately, like, effective, frankly.
Most desirable possibility under a restriction expressed or implied.
But my most desirable outcome is fritzing around and
Under
doing
a
it my way.
restriction expressed or implied, which is what I've been saying. The restriction of an optimal thing would be what is the fastest and least resistance. Optimal applies that there is a
But-
code, there is a standard to what you're defining as optimal. You can't just be like, it's optimal. It
But
has
the
to be
game's
optimal
not
because of
Well,
that
it would have to
reasons.
have some
But
sort
the
of a
game's
rubric,
not
an
physically
evaluative.
restricting you.
It's true.
But there would still
It's
under
giving you the
guide-
option.
Right, but look, under optimal is under the restrictions expressed or implied. So if the restrictions to finding the optimal, I perceive it. To find the optimal thing would be to save time in this situation. What is the optimal way to go to save time?
But then it's still subjective.
No,
Wow.
that's a
Because for
fact.
you,
if we can find the
your
optimal-
restriction is time, but for me,
No.
my restriction is finding all the shit.
No. If
Yes.
you're in a race, if you are in a defined race,
The
most
game's not a
optimal route-
race.
The
No,
game's
but-
not a race.
Doesn't matter. There's
He's
still
like,
an
no,
optimal way to
mine
beat it.
is.
The game is a story that I am trying to explore, not a race I'm trying to finish.
Right. That's why optimal is expressed through restriction.
Exploring and
No,
finding all
no.
the things.
If it was what's the optimal, because right, then that restriction would be what's the optimal route to take to explore and find everything, because there would be an optimal route for that.
Based on the metric of what, though? And there is one. I'm not
Based
saying
off
you're
the
wrong
metric of
about
how
that.
fast or how effective,
Efficient?
how efficient.
Actually,
Even
hold
better.
on a second. Honestly, I think you're meaning to say efficient when you're saying optimal. Now that I'm saying that out loud, I think that's the word.
No, 'cause optimal, efficient is a synonym of optimal.
Well, it is, but do me a favor. Just shits and giggles. Go to your buddy Miriam. You're going to have to make up with him eventually and look up efficient and see what it says.
Because
Miriam's calling you.
the one that says most desirable or satisfactory. And that's not true. That's not true. That's
Is that
not
what efficient
optimal
says?
means.
Oh, God, he's still an optimal. Go to
I'm
efficient.
looking up efficient right now.
Efficiency, the power to produce a desired result.
Ooh, no, it is
I-
efficiency. Kind of. I don't know.
I
This is
feel
tough.
like that fits what he's trying to say more, because his desired result is going as fast as possible.
And
Gotta
that's
go
and
fast.
that's optimal.
It's
Gotta go
not.
fast.
It's optimal.
All right, I'm
where's the
done. I'm
synopsis?
done. I'm going
There's
to
a
bed.
synopsis for optimal.
Good night.
We're gonna have to really explore this a little bit more. We just
Optimal, superior. It is the superior way.
Is that what it
But
says?
I think finding
Yeah, well, that's a synonym for optimal, superior.
Oh wow. And to be fair, superior or like best route. This is interesting. This is why entomology or whatever the one of the study of origins of words is so fucking interesting.
Optimal can only, but I agree. Optimal can only be expressed when you have a set of rules.
Yeah, you always have, just like with the review process, you need rubric to like evaluate something. You can't just be like, it's bad because I said it's bad, or because everyone knows it's bad. I'm like, I understand you can do that and get people like agreeing with you, but it's not good science or logic or anything as such.
It's not genuine.
No,
It's
in some ways, intellectually dishonest. I would argue.
it's 100% intellectually dishonest, and they know it, but they don't fucking care.
Well, in the case of a lot of these performative motherfuckers,
Yellow
they're-
journalism. That's all fucking influencers are. It's yellow journalists.
I like, I forget who said it, but they were like, games journalism's not a real fucking thing. I'm like, oof, oof, right in the head and ass.
Fucking it's bad.
While you and a mouse were arguing, I decided just to enter the Mirage Tower to fucking talk to the robots.
To see what it was like.
No, the first floor has like a bunch of treasure. Then I'm probably gonna go right back outside and save again, and then start the next episode there. Try Flare out. We haven't seen Flare. You bought Flare, haven't seen it yet. Why am I poisoned? Fuck me. Whole game. All right, Flare. Oh, the power of a singularity. Or Flare. Whoosh, done. Dunzo son. All right.
Isn't flare the power of the surface of the sun?
Yeah, it wasn't a singularity. I'm just being stupid.
Single every black hole.
You were salty after this whole fucking optimal argument, man. This is good. You don't understand, Eric. Fuck you.
No.
I am right about this.
No, dude. It's not. Optimal is optimal. There's no discussion. It's an absolute.
So, folks, we're going to be wrapping up here in a few minutes, but if you see this on YouTube, in your comments, you tell me if optimal or efficient is the word that seems to make more sense here. We're dying to know.
Interchangeable.
Even though they're synonymous, synonyms don't mean they mean the exact same thing.
That's the point of it, though. That's why they give it to you. That's why, as a writer, you're supposed to use synonyms so you can so you're not using
like
the same
willy-nilly.
word
You're not
over again.
Correct, but you're not supposed to use them. There are choices you can make versus one you probably shouldn't when it comes to that.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I can agree that there are some that between there.
Some that aren't just optimal words.
This goes back to mediocre. Mediocre means passable.
Yeah, no, that's
right?
true. No, that's fair actually.
So they're interchangeable. When you say something's mediocre, I go, okay, so it was good. And then they try to tell me, no, it's mediocre. Well, that means it's good, man. That means it's passable. That means it's baseline. It's benchmark.
And people expect good to be
for greater.
Honestly, if you really want to extrapolate it, it's the whole we have to get A's to show we're superior. Not that we have a specific skill set or that we're good at a thing. It's that, no, I need to show that I got the A. Yeah. That's the most evaluative statement of thing. It isn't. But you could also get a C better, and be good.
You should also exactly. You can be happy with a C for the time being while you strive for something better. At least know you're succeeding and going in the right direction. Versus, bro, you got bottom card. Your shit sucks.
You got bottom carded. Oh, fuck. So I think we forgot to turn off the boost for money. We didn't put on the boost for XP, but I think the boost for money is still on there.
Just making that mad coin.
So as such, I bought like 99 of almost all the items. So we're not going to worry about healing anytime recent. And we're going to go up there, around the outside.
We gotta fucking get a whole bunch of random encounters.
Fun. I need the levels. Spell slots are nice to have. And we're not really burning through magic.
You already got like max 9-level spells, don't you?
No, we don't. We don't have level 8 and 9 yet. What are you talking about?
What are you at?
Let me go see it in a minute here. If we actually get into a turn, you might not.
Yeah, you can be at level 8. You can be like, shit, I'm at level 8.
No, I'm at level 8. I just don't have 9 uses of level 8.
Oh, the max amount of uses.
Right, like you want spell slots because you want to be able to beat the shit out of chaos with flare.
You want to be able to fucking spam.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what these games teach you for the last bosses. Just beat the absolute fucking shit out of them. All right, so magic for Diabla. She has 6 slots or 6 uses of level 8.
6 slots of 8. You're 3 away, man.
6 of 9.
You're a monster.
She still only has 298 hit points, man. Black Mage is a fucking Black Mage.
What you fuck, dude? Even the White Mage got 500.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, White Mage is basically a battle mage in this kind of setting.
Yeah, that's why you get a hammer.
We're not using it though.
What are you gonna?
Oh wait, can both of them use? Oh, I'm fucking stupid. I didn't even think about that.
You're using a bow? That's right.
No. I'm using Gauntlets uses free Thundara and he uses free Fyra. Fuck, I didn't think about that. I could have been doing double the cheese. The warriors weren't gonna do anything.
Yeah,
and the mages were using magic without having to fucking use magic.
Which is good.
Which is great. Black Knight.
Well, I'm glad the Black Knights are dark colored, not pink.
All right, let me go back outside, heal, and then we'll stop the stream. But it was a good stream. Got a lot of things done. Quiet stream. Talked a lot about a lot of different stuff. Really fast 2 hours. I had a great time tonight. Good shit.
Yeah, we did.
And tomorrow we're going to be doing the Dope Millennial Show. We're reviewing the Nintendo Nindies recent Nintendo Direct that came out.
Yeah, showcase. See what games we find interesting.
It's not going to be fucking Silk Song, so it's going to suck.
Might be. We don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, we've seen that shit on the internet already.
We would have. That would have been hard to not be spoiled, to be honest with you.
That shit would have been all over the internet.
All over the internet. So where's my fucking cottages? Thatch Roof Cottages! Thatch Roof Cottages! They're cottages. Yeah. Well, you're
I've seen they're also shitting on this game called Dust Bowl, but I have no idea what that's about.
That's interesting.
Do you know what Dust Bowl is?
I do not.
There was a lot of shit on it.
38. All right. That ain't the right. Oh no, it's this. That's right. It's yeah, print title screen. All right, that's that, guys. So great stream. Like I said, we're just about wrapped up with this. Not tomorrow, but next episode we can probably finish this game.
Yep.
We'll do the rest of the Mirage Tower, do the Sky Fortress, and that's Tiamat, and then go to Chaos. I think we have to leave, go back and get the Excalibur made, and then that's it. There's not a ton of side quests for the final thing. Go in and just kick the shit out of the last dungeon, and we keep it up like this, we're not going to have any problems. We have all the ribbons. We have good gear for everybody, and yeah, that's about it. So thanks everybody for coming out and joining the Fantasy on Fantasy Fridays for Final Fantasy 1. When we beat this, we decided we're going to go on to Phantasy Star 1, a similar space opera RPG. Much different fucking game. 4 characters with storyline potential and very specific weapons they can equip. That game you can save anywhere, and it has a first-person dungeon crawling kind of mode. So
cool. Magic.
Oh yeah, completely different fucking feel, the old school shit. So we're looking forward to that. But we'll take it easy, guys. Have a great rest of your week and have a good weekend. We'll see you tomorrow for the Dope Millennial Show. Take care. Bye-bye.